shit in my living room, Mac?
I'm shit right here.
Hi.
Too much weed in one of my lungs.
Too much weed. Bro, get the air purifier, bro.
I am for sure.
Bro, I know you're not.
Barbara, cut the fucking light off.
I mean, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow.
I'm gonna get one, no true.
Oh, yeah, you've been talking about it for like months.
Like probably like 2 weeks.
I got a budget.
No, I ain't got no budget.
I'm gonna go shopping tonight. All the stuff I need.
Man.
Introducing from
I had that epiphany.
the Virgin Islands and New York City, wearing black trunks, weighing 144, the challenger, Griffith. His opponent from Santa Clara, Cuba, wearing white trunks. He weighs 146 and a quarter. The welterweight king, Peret. 15 rounds for the welterweight championship of the world. Ruby Goldstein. The judges, ladies and gentlemen, is Tony Rossi and Frank Forbes. The timekeeper, George Benn. Counting for the knockdowns, Johnny Colan. And your referee for the main event, Ruby Goldstein. Because this is a championship fight, you know we are waiving the 3 knockdowns and 1 round. We are waiving the mandatory 8 pounds. And I want you to remember the men's goal for knockdown is to go through.
Tap in with the who's. Friday night. He's feeling right. Y'all niggas ever seen somebody literally die in a boxing ring?
Denny Kid Peret speaks very, very little English, but his manager, Manny Alfaro, speaks both Spanish and English. Of course, Emil Griffith.
7 people in there. Let me get 7 likes right now. Let me get 7 likes right now. Let me get 7 likes right now.
Come out even on an official's card. And as Ruby has told you, there will be no 3 knockdown rule, no automatic 8 count. Round 1, scheduled for 15. Griffith in the black trunks, Peret in white. The third meeting of the two, they've each won 1. Welterweight championship.
Come on, let me get. Come on. There's 15 people in here. We can't get 15 likes for Benny. Benny lost his life, my nigga.
Very much surprised.
That boy really died.
Which Griffith came in at 144. He was 147 for their last title bout in September.
That boy really died, man. Let me get 1 like. That boy really died, man. I'll keep liking up for this boy, man. He really died in the ring.
In his training, Griffith emphasized a quick sneak right hand.
What's up, y'all? Tap in. Where we watching it from? 34 people in the motherfucking house.
Peret usually fights better when hurt or when he's back.
What city we in, y'all? What city we in? Tap in with the who's.
Peret apparently trying to slow down Griffith, the faster of the two. Peret is working the body.
Who's beat him? That's a Millie Griffith, welterweight champion versus Benny the Kid Peret.
6-ounce gloves, championship style.
Kyle, I don't even know who Marty Williams is, my boy. Ivan Curry, what's up, gang? Y'all tap in, give me some likes, man. Like it up for the dead man, dog. This nigga lost his life in the ring.
One minute to go in round 1.
Oh, I'm spicy. You know you can make that so spicy if you know this.
Peret was shaken by that right hand by Griffith.
That's teaching. Chillin', fam. What's up, Ivan? Max, Cedarburger. Subscribe, that's what I'm talking about.
The milling is in.
What city y'all niggas in, man?
Seconds to go in round one. There's the bell.
Hey, good looking, Max. Good looking.
Coming up to round 6 for the welterweight title. The champion Benny Kid Peret in white. Emil Griffith, the challenger in black.
It's 44.4 people in this motherfucker, man. Y'all give me some likes, man. Y'all give me some goddamn likes on this motherfucker, man. That's real boxing right here, man. It's death right here, man. You about to see a nigga die, bro. No cap. $35 people in here, man. Let me get some likes, man. 35 people in here, man. Blazing Killer. Yeah, this is live. Yeah, this live, bro. Yeah, this live in black and white. Hey, subscribe, like up. Let me get like 30 likes, my nigga. Let me get like 30 likes. I need 30 likes. I need 30 likes, bro. Who's fighting? Amelie Griffith versus Benny. Peret, the third. Come on, man. Give me some likes, man. All you gotta do is click the 3 vertical buttons at the top and light the fuck up, man. Just light the fuck up. Ivan Curry, you come back again. What's going on, my guy? Is that Mayweather? Nigga, Mayweather daddy was probably wasn't even born right here. This is 19, it's like, he probably was born. It's like 1962. Is this the gay dude? Chico, yup. Amelia Griffith was gay. Hey, being gay don't mean shit when it comes to fighting. Gay niggas be having hands, no cap. 39 people. 28 people, let me get some likes.
If my name was, look, if my name was different like this, yeah. What's the name?
Tyson? No, that's not Tyson, bro. He dropped Griffith, though. It was a good fight.
He knows where he is. The count is 8. He took the count of 8. There's the ball ending down 6.
Dude was scrapping for some chocolate starfish.
There goes Griffith back to his corner. Peret caught him with a sneak right hand. Just when Griffith seemed to be having everything his own way, there's Gil Clancy working on him. I think he was out on his seat there for a moment. Sid Martin works on him from the left. Howie Albert looks on. That was a real surprise. Griffith seemed to be building up a pretty big lead. And it is fortunate for the challenger that the round was almost over. And unfortunate for the champion.
Hey, Ivan, I just pinned your comment, Ivan. Good looking, my nigga.
Another minute or so to go.
Good looking, my nigga. Good looking, Ivan. Good looking, Ivan. Good looking, Ivan. Good looking. Good looking, gang.
Coming up to round 12. Peret, the champion, white trunks, Griffith in black, in case you joined us late. Griffith probably built up an early lead, that's our unofficial opinion, and then Peret almost knocked him out at the end of the 6th round. Since then, it's been kind of nip and tuck. Ruby Goldstein, the referee.
Benny the Kid. Salute. 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 Rolando, bro. He was cracking. Rolando was cracking. Leon was cracking. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Y'all subscribe, man. It's 37 of us in here tonight. You feel me? 9 likes. Let me get to at least 15. Let me at least get half, man. I need half. I need fucking half. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. It don't cost nothing to like, man. Boost my shit up. We all in here and watch boxing anyway. Rolando. What's up, gang? Ayo, what's up? What's up, all y'all? Daniel Gaffney, Glitter Gang. All right, a like button, it's like 3 dots at the top and going vertical. Click them dots. Click them dots. Click the dots at the top. You gonna see it? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You about to kill him right here. You about to kill him. The ref should have stopped it right there. The ref should have stopped it right there. The ref should have been stopped it. Bro's dead. Hey, bro's dead. Bro's dead. Bro's unconscious. It's a wrap. He died. He died.
Alexander Schiff of the commission is trying to get at him. The fight has been stopped, and the winner and new champion is Griffith, but we're more concerned about the condition of Benny Kid Peret than we are about the title at the moment.
He was moving his leg.
We're going to have an interview with the winner. The time is 2:09.
Like he was seasoned up.
We'll have an interview with Emil Griffith as soon as we find out.
I don't need it. Harper, listen, baby, I don't need it.
But you do need it.
No, I don't.
It has 51%.
It's okay.
You want to die?
Of the 12th round, the winner by a knockout.
Give me 20 likes, man.
Once again, welterweight champion of the world, Emil Griffith.
Griffith being announced as a welterweight champion.
They don't even care about the young nigga. He's nigga dead. That nigga dead, bro.
Griffith comes over to console with him, and Dr. Schiff works over him.
Bro dead. You feel me? Bro's going. Shit crazy.
Peret is stretched out in the corner just above us in a neutral corner. Dr. Alexander Schiff is working over him. Dr.
Shit
Schiff
crazy, bro. Nigga was dead, bro. You ever seen a dead body? I can't show Ali versus Foreman L. I can't show that fight. I can't show that fight, gang.
By Johnny Sula, one of his handlers.
Chico, you feel sick? Why you feel sick, Chico?
Open now. Manny Alfaro, his manager, is talking to him. And that's Jose Terrera applying the water to him.
The ref for sure should have stopped it, Ivan.
Dr. Schiff says, let him alone. He'll probably be all right. No cause for excitement. Meanwhile, there are the happy handlers of Emil Griffith. Gil Clancy, his arm around him, and the other two. They are probably going to take Peret out on a stretcher. Dr. Kleinman is also in the ring.
Victim of fate. Like up, subscribe. Y'all like up and subscribe, man. Those uppercuts were uncalled for. He was in the zone and couldn't stop. El Malacron, for sure. Sure, he's dead right there. He's gone. He's not moving. They putting him on a gurney, but he's gone.
I'll say this, they don't come any gamer than Peret.
They don't come any gamer. This nigga's dead. DDP or rat kiss? DDP or mouse kiss? I don't get that. Only DDP I know is Diamond down his face. I got another one for y'all though. Got another one. I got another heartbreak fight. Gerald McClellan versus Nigel Benn. I got another heartbreaker. Got another heartbreaker for y'all. Bro, I cannot watch Ali versus Foreman. I got Kazmat. I love this style. Hey, y'all smash that like button, man. Give me the 20 likes. This fight is some bullshit right here. Look at his ass. Nigga got a head like Flame Boy. Cooked. Why am I cooked? I like what I like, baby. G-Man. Man, bro, he would have gave, this nigga would have gave James Toney, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, he would have gave all them niggas problems, bro. Nigel Benn, I hate Nigel Benn for this fight, bro. No cap. Tap in, give me some likes. Nigel Benn's a bitch. I hate Nigel Benn. I hate Nigel Benn, my guy.
33 first round wins. Now, you've been warned by Frank Warren and Don King, as we did last week with Frank Bruno, but his opponent, well, he couldn't stand up in a 15-mile-an-hour wind really. These two have had 16 title fights, and dish it out. Benn, tremendous reception he's had here tonight, and he caged around like a lion there roaring to get out. He really did. He's really fired up for this one, and he will need to be, because this is some puncher.
Look, the G-Man won. The G-Man won. The G-Man won already. G-Man won. Boom. 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 Come on, the ref holding him. He was done, bro. He was done.
You can usually get a bit longer to get back from the canvas, more than 10. And he's going to. What a sensational start. We didn't expect Ben to go over this quickly, and I couldn't understand why he was propping himself on the ropes, a bit like wet laundry there for a second or two. This man is absolutely tremendous puncher. He's got to throw punches back now.
Ben should kick another coat, Reg. He should kick another coat until his head clears.
Like, what is the ref doing?
Try and get that head clear. His legs are completely gone. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not defending.
Like, what is the ref doing?
Take another coat, get his head clear.
Technically ducking below, there's weight baseline, and she's not allowed, but does it better. I don't blame him. I try and jump on this fella's back, and what he's doing now, that's the only way he can, is to claim him. The French referee...
Nah, he was just like, I heard he did steroids. Like, I just don't like him, man. I just don't like him, bro. I don't like him. I don't like him. And this fight, I don't like him. His son's a cheater, you feel me? I just don't like him, man. Look at Frank Bruno, bitch ass. That's why he got knocked out by Tyson plenty of times. That ref was on some weird shit.
This fella's a little bit higher class than some of the gently.
That ref was on some weird shit, man. That ref was on some weird shit, bro. That ref was on some real shit, man. That ref was on some weird ass shit.
McClellan just takes it and comes back.
He's not generally known to the public at large, McClellan, but the bookmakers knew, didn't they? They bet.
Ref got money on Ben? No, bro. Like, why is he stopping it? Look, what is the ref doing? Like, no, bro. They're in Britain, bro. They're in Britain. That's why. England shit. Man, I wish fucking McClellan would have just been throwing uppercuts at that nigga, man. And look how many times Nigel Benn hits him in the back of the head, too. Let's count that. 354, motherfucker. Oh, they tapping in. They tapping in. 354. Oh, now it's 252. They tapping in, though, man. G-Man versus Nigel Benn, man. If you know, you know, man. G-Man was one of the biggest boxers. His last fight, unfortunately.
And his supporting Danny Mancini here is very experienced in the corner to help out with some of the people behind us and trainer this Kevin Sanders here. And let's have a little nick under that right arm of Mancini, the cut man as they call him in the game is taken care of. That was so relegated. Totally one-sided, mind you. I mean, Benjamin only got a couple of punches in, really.
Ben got a chance to display at Reds was his tremendous fighting heart, staying in there when many fighters would have gone out and stayed out. But the punches thankfully weren't landing clean on the chin. There were stunning punches to the top and to the side of the head, but not punches on the chin. If those punches had been on the chin, the fight would be over already. Then out the ring here, so he's entitled to a bit more time to get back in again.
He wasn't pushed back in, that's against the rule, but I think they passed the rules at the front gate by the look of it.
That ref was a weirdo.
Now, can you get that dizziness out? His eyes were in separate orbit at one stage there, Ben. He's a bit of a fussy referee, this European.
I think Ben should be thankful for that. His legs still look a little bit unsteady. We'll see if he can use his hips better. He has to get his body weight forward, get some punches off.
There's the old Dark Destroyer now, getting back to his fighting days. Both these fellas actually were amateur champions of their own country. You'd never believe it the way they're wading in here. They're not trying to buckle each other with science at the moment. It's soft.
This looks better for Ben. He's managing to get body weight forward, get some power into the punches. But McClellan even looks smooth when he's backing off.
See, people always saying quite rightly that he's a great puncher, but Pelican boxer.
That was a good shot from Ben. That was a good
Y'all like and subscribe, man. Yup. They say, look at him in the back of the head. Look at that shit. Come on, man. Not doing nothing, bro. They say, though, they say that McClellan, they used to have McClellan spar Tommy Hearns when he was 16 years old. He used to spar Tommy Hearns. But right here, he left Emmanuel Stewart, though, because he felt like he wasn't getting the attention. So he left that nigga, which is a key mistake. Emmanuel Stewart said he would have never had him fight Nigel Benn so early. He would have had to work his way up. He said going up to fight Nigel Benn was suicide. It's kind of fucked up how they all did Gerald McClellan, though. You know? He broke right now. I know his sister's taking care of him. He got a son. He got a son that fight. His son got a fight. His son's a fighter too, but it's whatever. Jose, good looking, Jose, good looking.
McClellan is looking a little bit sloppy in this round, as though he felt the fight was over.
We don't know anything about stamina, actually, McClellan, because he's never had to go the full distance. definitely got himself together now, doesn't he, Ben?
Another perfect left hook from Benn.
Well, they said it was going to be explosive. Yes, a wild two, but does that matter? The crowd are really going for this one, and I'm sure you are at home. Some sweaty palms around here now, fidgeting around the ringside. Wondering exactly what's going to happen now. Which one is going to go first? In that opening round, it looks as though Ben had more chance of surviving a firing squad than he did McClellan, but he's got over it and he had a good second round. And as Jim Watt was saying, he looked a little bit defensively sloppy there, McClellan.
See, Benn is ducking low as he comes forward, and that's working. McClellan has not landed a decent punch in the second round, and he can't solve this low style of phase. Benn's come out of the crouch, and he's landing the shots. Benn has found the perfect answer to McClellan's style. Keep his own chin low and come up from the crouch with hooks.
And he's doing all the things that he promised as well, Ben.
McClellan is actually trying to turn boxer here.
Well, if he didn't have any respect for him before the fight, he's got it now.
That's a good right hand.
Yeah, he's got some length in those punches given to McClellan. He can hurt from a distance punch.
Benn's tactics are perfect in the second round, and the way he started the third round. Well, we certainly gained McClellan's respect for the punches that he landed in the second round.
And old Frank Bruno's up there giving Nigel all the support he needs. He stood up to shout out there. I think it's had more sweat watching this fight than he could certainly work up against somebody called Manny and Chapter Mallet last week. But this fight has certainly made up for it, even if it ends now.
Y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm not streaming on the zone fight, fool.
Benn's head just a little bit high that time. When he keeps it low, boxing weaves as he goes forward, he's keeping out of trouble.
Oh, he's doing an uppercut there.
Suddenly McClellan has to think of it defense.
Yeah, turn the southpaw then, Jim, to try and put him off a bit.
That's crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy work.
See, these first round wins, and he's had so many of them now, McClellan, it looks like, well, nothing recedes like success because he's got overconfident. But he's still there.
Took forward that good right hand.
Yeah, that's that long right hand I just said to you. That's the one he hurts with as
That's
well.
the big difference between the two. The impact of the punches when they're landing. McClellan's punches are hurting. The Benn's are not really getting the same impact.
Oh, they're hurting all right, but not getting him over. And he's come back a lot better in this round. Certainly the old Raw Fusilier here is showing all the fighting spirit, and he's mustered the will both to revive body and spirit after that what could have been a disastrous opener there for Benn. And Mr. McClellan
Subscribe to the channel, like up and subscribe.
Benn just wants to keep that head low as he goes forward and come out of the crouch with either right or left hooks. That's what's been working for him in the second and third rounds. He has to keep coming forward. He can't allow McClellan to back him up.
McClellan has never been beyond the 8th round, actually, Jim. Not completed 12, obviously, and Ben has 4 times, but I would still be surprised if it goes that far. We're only in the 4th round. The Super Middleweight Championship, 12 stone. McClellan came in at 11-11, Ben at 12 stone.
Well, Ben has had no trouble getting the punches going, Reg. McClellan's defence is very sloppy.
He's certainly getting it. The old blaster that we saw in the early days of Benn's career when he was really knocking them over, what he used to call the Mexican road sweepers. This fellow's a long way from that.
McClellan still hasn't solved out Ben's style. He's been missing with that straight, long right, and he's not coming back with the
King Stubbs, good look at my boy. Good look at my boy.
Remember, he was a former WBO and WBC middleweight champion. McClellan has dictated this Bells Championship to come up into the higher division.
I think Ben has shocked McClellan with his punching power and his hat. McClellan
Hanging on for dear life there, absolutely. It was like a sailor there, Jim, in a storm, you know, clinging onto the mast. He wouldn't let go of it. All right, it might be a bit scrappy, though. I said they're not battling each other with science particularly, but it's absolutely thrilling stuff, and the East Enders here are really lapping it up. Now, they just whisked past it there, Jim. The crowd thought they landed, but the second punch didn't.
And the main thing is Ben's the one exerting the pressure, still pushing McClellan back. See, then he missed again with the right hand, McClellan, but didn't come back with the left.
You see how many hits he hit him in the back of the head? Look at them headshots, bro. Shit crazy. Subscribe to the channel, man.
In this pace alone, Reg, something has got to give.
I think we heard them saying the other guy's running out of ideas, which is very possible. First time he's been with a new trainer, Kevin Saunders, and it's coming up for him. As you say, Jim, very few of them get McClellan on this back foot moving off like this.
McClellan is used to bullying people, Reg, and he's not doing that. Quite the opposite. Ben is beginning to bully him, pushing him back, not allowing him the leverage in his punches. Right hand again from Ben.
He's still lethal though, Jim. I mean, Julian Jackson was a real hard puncher, hard ground, and McClellan caught up with him in the 5th round.
But Reg, he's not looking sharp in his movements or in his punching.
At the moment, it looks like they're Benn's fight. Can you believe this? And then
Ben's
here's a scorecard.
My card.
Well, actually, the Wiggins got him the other way around, but it's whichever way you want to pick there, Jim.
No, I think Ben's work rate and his clean punches got him in front. McClellan's been jabbing and trying to keep him off balance. I like Ben's work far better.
Oh, what a shot.
Look at shaky one.
Turn the southpaw again, you see. He's liable to confuse himself as well there, McClellan. It shows a little touch of desperation there. I think he's a bit shocked that this fellow's got a heart as big as a lion anyway, isn't he? He's worked himself into good shape here, good mental shape, fired up here, Ben. We've seen him come through a few of these in the past.
McClellan's looking a little bit more composed in this round. Still no defence, he's very, very reckless, but looking a bit more composed.
Almost losing the gum shield there, as though he's spitting it out, McClellan. French standing up, there he is. See, I should imagine with his voice he can hear him all right then.
Ben just beginning to feel the pace a little bit. He's thrown a lot of shots there, he's missed with a lot, and I think the pace is beginning to tell on him now.
seem Brent Bruno more excited than this, and I hope you all are. I wonder why he's leaving it out of his mouth to gum through like that. I think the referee's entitled to put it back. It's obligatory. Oh, there he goes again.
Could be breathing problem, Reg. I don't know. We've never seen a fighter doing that with a gum shield voluntarily. Maybe breathing problems. Maybe he's really gasping for air there. This really is a pace.
Well, we had a build-up to this, like the sound explosive. And I doubt whether people believed us. So, Gary, I think, has got Nassim over there. Let's see what he has to say.
Naz, I don't know how Benn got back into the fight, but what a fight. It looks like he's going to win it.
Great fight for Nigel now. I can see him taking him out, believe me. Two more rounds. Nigel's looking a stronger fighter now. He's took the punishment. He's coming back with war. He's coming back with punches.
McClellan really isn't used to this sort of fight. He gets him over quickly. Do you think this is now going to be in Nigel's advantage?
I think definitely this Nigel's advantage because, I mean, he's blown himself out basically. He's thrown all the punches, all the bombs he can. Believe me, it's Nigel's night now. Let's get it on, Nigel.
Are you, like the rest of the country, surprised that Nigel's doing so well?
I wasn't surprised because I said to people there might be an upset. As soon as I got into a place, I thought there might be an upset tonight because Nigel, once he starts knocking good shots out, Nigel takes him out.
Thanks.
Well, there it is, and you can see Naz in action next week at ITV from Edinburgh. So round 6. Looking at those points there, Jim, perhaps Peralta the Whitman gave it the 2-pointer in the opening round from the knockdown, and that was just about swinging it. But all right, well, let's call it level. But I would lean now a bit to Benn on the scores.
But what I noticed, Red, there's an awful lot more care and attention in McClellan's boxing in the 5th round here. He's gained Benn's respect. He knows it's been a lot longer than they expected, and he needs some steam. He needs to look after his steam.
So he's got a level now, Jim, and the unofficial. 3 judges, Switzerland, Thailand, Mexico, if ruled upon. I think they might have a superfluous judge still. A long way to go yet.
I just think, Reg, with the pace that they're setting, someone has got to go physically, even if they're not knocked out. Sheer exhaustion to decide this fight.
Ben has always said if he takes him a few rounds, he really fancied the job, because there is some doubt really about McClellan's staying power, but it's never really been proven. On the other hand, you know, once he gets past the 8th round, it's unknown territory.
But Benn's still not allowing McClellan to settle. This is what he must do. Go making the chances, push him back as much as possible.
No, they're not getting through those punches. They might look for the back of the ball, but he was ducking and diving as he was a Bruno expression quite well.
As long as Benn stays low, he's not out of trouble. It's when he leans back, he's taking some good chances.
He's almost calling him on there, isn't he, Ben? You know? Yes, it's looking over the corner saying, don't worry, I'm okay, I'm in charge, I've got it here. Came in with a new hairstyle, he's had the old woolly hat on, concealing that from us at press conferences. Slipped on the wet there in Benn's corner, McClellan.
Reg, I think we can rate this already as Benn's greatest ever performance. To come off the floor in the first round the way he did and come back and actually take control of things the way he's doing here.
Against a fighter of this caliber, proven. There's 3 defences on his championship at middleweight, McClellan. And a Don King favourite. He was certainly looking for him to win.
Benn's legs looking very tired now, Reg. McClellan's still just looking a little bit more composed, but he's still being pushed back. I'm not surprised.
We've been talking about that. That was a racing certainty. The only better than I would like that one if it would come out. There's a couple after the bell as well. He's hurt there. And I think Benn knew it. Just took the down. Well, that's it. Well done, mate. Yeah. He bowed to the Frenchman there. 20 euros. I think we should get him on the politics tip. I get the word out. I'm so excited with the rest of you. The old-fashioned sawdust bowl. We got the lot here. Well, you would in the old East End, wouldn't you? So there's the gum shield coming out, Jim, in replay.
I'm not surprised. It's been half out for most of the fight. Good left hook. The only slight problem for Benn, his punches are not having the effect you would like to see in McClellan. He's landing good shots. He's landing far better shots. He's like Frank getting caught up in the atmosphere and the excitement. But he's landing better punches than McClellan, but I'm not having the desired effect.
Good luck down there with Sanders and Mancini and Peret. They must be pleased with their man's not hurt. Character there in McClellan's corner for Olsson to turn at speed. Well, very good fight going to Klondike for characters anyway.
Well, for sheer excitement, guys, this one rates with any of the fights I've ever seen in all my years in the fight game.
Yeah, we're not worried about the technical side here too much, Jim, are we? They're both such confident boxers, but they're not bothering with that. They're just throwing bombs at each other.
Benn shaking with that shot.
Yeah, he's hit on the back of the head.
See McClellan standing off a little bit, giving himself room to punch. Benn has to get closer.
He loves what he calls a tear up, Benn, doesn't he? He promised us he would. Oh.
Benn has to get close, and he's giving McClellan punching room here.
McClellan's getting a bit irritated as well by the referee getting in there when he thinks he could be unloading punches. And now, Denny Mancini's screaming in the corner, and Sanders.
This referee can ruin a good fight, Reg. He wants to get out of there, but he decides that's a low punch. He's giving Benn some time to recover.
There's such a pace and such ferocity in the blows, Jim, that it's noticeable now. Just not proved by any means, but by their standards now, a little bit slower, isn't it? Leg-wise, anyway.
McClellan is finding a little bit of punching room here. This is better. Benn has to march straight up with that crouch and punch as he comes out of the crouch. But if he stands within punching range, this fella's going to take over.
Just the point about this gum shield, if it went out among the crowd and nobody could find it, if the McClellan's corner didn't have a spare, they would actually be disqualified under the new rules.
Hand right again, landing for Benn. But once again, not the effect we like to see. And left hook from Benn.
He's really doing the come on, mate. Anything you can do, I can do better stuff, Benn. Got himself in a great shape. At 31, it's no chicken in the fight game at this rate. That shield would come out again, Jim. I don't know whether it's got to be breathing for him. Maybe his nose is busted.
Yeah, I think there's trouble with his breathing. I don't think his nose is busted. I just think it's from the pace of the action. The lungs are craving for more oxygen and he's got to open his mouth. That left hook missed. Good shot from Benn, just missed the whisper.
Like, we got 222 niggas in here. Now they got 50 likes. Bring it up to 100.
I saw him in a spar session once with Tommy Hearns in the front giving it for it, and they got applause. Can you imagine that sort of workout?
Hit him in the back of the head. Hit him in the back of the head again. Nothing happened. No warning, no nothing. Just hit him in the back of the head. Damn shame.
Wigan. McClellan has never gotten past 8 rounds. Surely it's going to be a matter of fitness. This pace has been terrific.
Well, Nigel's lateral movement has given him real problems. He's loaded up throughout this fight, and they're starting to take his toll on him. He's very fatigued. He looks a lot more tired than Nigel does, but this is all down to who wants it the most, who's the fittest.
There's always a risk with Nigel that he could just get tagged.
Well, there is the risk, but he's finding McClellan much easier to hit now, and also McClellan's finding him more difficult to hit. If McClellan worked the body, he could probably have more success, but he's too tired to be able to think like that.
Looking at those two there, McClellan looks the one distressed.
No doubt about that, and he's more worried.
Look at McClellan, man. He's already going through some shit. Give me some water.
Working there in McClellan's corner, Ralph Tito.
That nigga, his corner was like a stupid ass dummy, man.
So round 8.
What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Javita?
I've got Ben one up, Jim. You?
What's up, Jessa? What's up, Jay Wally?
A lot more composed.
Yes, he has got it.
The previous round.
It's still that 2 point in the opening round, probably. That's maybe people think that Benn's a little bit farther ahead, but remember that the judges have to deduct that.
The only thing that worries me in the whole fight is the fact that Benn's getting home with good shots, but you're not troubling McClellan. In a 12-round fight, that is a severe problem. See, here McClellan's strength beginning to take over. If McClellan starts backing Nigel up, then we're going to see some serious trouble for Benn.
Yeah, now Don King standing up there to oppose Bruno. Who knows? He might even be the next opponent. He's had some like him.
Benn's too tired now to think about tactics. This is sheer
McClellan kept taking his fucking mouthpiece on his nose.
He must try to keep his body weight forward, keep pushing this fellow back if he can do it.
Still not getting out of the way of punching McClellan, but I tell you what, Jimmy, you can't
When
push
McClellan
him.
started wiping his nose and
He's
shit,
taking some tough shots.
something was obviously wrong, bro.
Benn's the one that's a happier of the two. I think McClellan
I wish he would have took a knee, man. I wish he would have just gave up.
They would
Just
not
fought that
believe
nigga again.
Nigel Benn would still be here.
No, they obviously have turned out to be a bit complacent. He's actually not managed by
And that was a good right hand lead from McClellan.
not managed by Don King anymore, by the way. But King, he's under the King umbrella, as they say, in a promotional sense.
Oh, good right hand again.
Oh, he's got him tough. He's tough with his left round here. He rolled back from that punch and he was hurt then. Right above us here, Jim. Look at there he goes again. The wounded man bit again. But he's back in trouble here.
Legs up, good right.
He's got to get out of that corner, Jim. He's got to get out of that corner and he won't. But he doesn't mind being in the corner. That was the only impetus of missing with the punch. He's got to count there, the referee.
Dad, do you care about
Actually
homework?
stumbling to the floor and he's on the court.
Yeah, I know he was.
Punch landed, so the referee has to call it.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, let's put him back on the point schedule anyway.
Again, Benn comes back with that left hook. Right hand from Benn.
You know, we kept promoting this fight as being explosive, but I tell you what, we haven't promoted enough.
One of the few fights raised even better than the
But I see how he's keeping this.
Punishing, ruling, and I'm hoping now for his sake, Nigel Benn, that that round didn't take too much out of him. And there's a rundown, as I said earlier, with the cornermen. But the little bruise under Benn's eye has been taken care of okay. And there you are, that's the other side. With the trainer there as well. Let's have another look at that, Jen.
Well, once again, it's only the sheer heart, courage of Nigel Benn that kept him in the fight. These were the bombs that knocked out Julian Jack.
Good looking, Ivan. You already know, my nigga.
On McClellan's record, but Benn has taken them and actually come back with good shots of his own. Tremendous show of courage. This is where his legs actually dipped, his nose all over, and he seemed to stumble forward. I think Benn threw a punch, missed, and he was stumbling. He was going over to the floor in his own accord. See that one? He was falling over, but the punch just sent him over, so the referee had to count.
Yeah, I don't think McClellan can believe.
Oh, tremendous punch.
The Benn's still there. First time he got into a 9th round in his life, McClellan.
See, Benn's tiring now, Reg, and his chin is up a bit higher.
You see how he chin? You see how he chewed on his mouthpiece?
That's the warning the cornerman there. Tuck the chin down a bit. You're taking chances.
As soon as a fight was tired, Reg, up comes the chin. That's what's happening to Benn. That's what's getting him in trouble.
Man, Joe McClellan keep like touching his nose, man. Something's wrong with him.
Just giving that little
He's already fucked up right here.
McClellan is still trying to keep some composure in his boxing. Benn has to drive. He has to do it everything from his heart.
Always trying to measure him with that right handing. What's that? There it is. Just a bit too long.
Back of the head. Keep hitting him with the back of the head. No warning.
There's nothing at all wrong with Jerry McClellan's courage on his chin. He's taking some real shots from Benn.
Yeah, there's the unofficial there by Barry, who's got him 2 points in front. Those knockdowns have done that. I tell you what, he can cancel out all the arrears any time then once he throws the right leather. They may not travel very far, his punches, but I tell you what, McClellan gets the message. Just puffed under both eyes.
Thumb in the eye, I think, for McClellan.
Oh, yeah. He's complaining there.
Not happy, not happy.
No, he caught his head. Caught him with his head.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The crowd don't like this.
McClellan was fucked up, man. He was done right there.
This is good news for Benn. This is good news for Benn. McClellan doesn't like it.
Well, Ben always said if he gets in a distance with this guy, we'll find out if he's got it.
Well, big question mark hangs over McClellan now, Reg. Clashes of heads are just expected in boxing. You take them and go on with the job. Lack of professionalism there from Gerald McClellan.
Just rushing in there. It wasn't sort of stand-off, deliberate butt or head of ball or something. Benn's still doing what you said.
Back in the head.
He keeps ducking below a lot of punches. Yes, of course he's getting caught with plenty.
McClellan's strength is not in his uppercuts, it's his straight punches and his hooks. So if Benn keeps his chin low, he has very little to fear. McClellan does not use uppercuts very often.
Managed to tuck the gum shield back in there during the at the end of the night.
It's it right here.
Well, WBC Super Middleweight Championship.
It's it right here.
And the two of the tournament, and as I say, added to that.
This is it right here. This is the last time you ever seen him fight.
Now that little, well, I call it the
This is it right here.
It's actually called an end swell that they push against the eye, which is iced up. Let's have a look at this.
Well, in that round, the courage was showing. That was just a stumble from Benn. It didn't even look to me as though the heads collided. I thought it was actually complaining about a thumb. Yes, they actually did. Yes, they did.
Yeah, but it was, you know, it wasn't a butt by any means. He fell.
Wait, now listen, the arse swallowed in that round. Don't forget the gym. Come on now, 3 rounds to go. I'm going to get your attention. Come on.
There it is. It's a bit like having Lester figure on a classic horse with old Debbie around Stephen Stark shouting at them and getting them home the last furlong of a fight. 10th round.
This is it.
Of this scheduled 12 at the 12-stone division. And the 7th defence here by Nigel Benn, former middleweight champion as well.
It's actually looking better. There was 2 rounds ago. His confidence back again. Showing a little feint. Pushing McClellan back has a good chance.
He's blinking a lot, isn't he, Jim? You notice that McClellan on the way back? Maybe a mannerism, but I doubt we've never noticed it before in these fights that I've seen. Well, there it is again. He's still got him a couple of points. Just now what the Swiss, Thailand and Mexico judges think. Referee from France does both.
Back in the head.
You saw that punch coming. The crowd must have seen it coming. They're on their feet. Gerald McClellan doesn't see it now. He's got to get up at the 8. There's no 3 knockdown rule, as we told you earlier. The front man
He was done, man.
3 rounds.
Bad signs here from McClellan, Reg. They're almost smaller than the previous
Back in the head.
Great signs for Nigel Benn.
This is all heart is running this fight. And
Yes,
he's
punch it,
going to do it. He's going to slap him, I tell you that now. This fella doesn't like it the way he's going down. Of course he's not going to enjoy being hit. But Jim Watt and I, when they go down like that, and he's shaking his head, he's going to count him out, isn't he? He's going to count him out. He's done it. He's quit. What?
He was fucked up, man. He was done.
This spring is going to be like the London Underground in the rush hour. Crazy time. What a result for Nigel Benn. He deserves it. Fought brilliantly, courageously.
Gerald McClellan already said he can't feel his legs. He told his corner, I can't feel my legs. Let me sit down. Let me sit down. I can't feel my legs.
It's a long time since we've had excitement like this at a British fight. These are the questions that Nigel was saying. If this guy goes long in the fight, I guarantee I'll stop him. And he knew what he was talking about.
Well, tremendous performance. Even if
Nigel Benn was on the juice.
He's going to go down. He's his career best performance. Just the sheer courage and the technique and the tactics.
He's about to go right now. It's a wrap.
Pushed the life right
It's a wrap. His body's shut down.
Nigel Benn is still WBC Super Middleweight champion.
And that's the border control doctor there in the corner of McClellan. Just making sure that he's okay. And we're still not sure. I mean, obviously the punches do it. We're not hiding that. But there seemed to be another reason. I said to you seconds before, he's blinking heavily. I haven't seen that before.
Now, I think it was a heart problem. I'm not doubting McClellan's courage, but he decided the first time he went on the floor, it was the same punches that's been taken all night long. But suddenly the chin could still take the punches, but the heart could not. Down he went, head as clear as a bell, eyes as clear as a bell, nothing wrong with him. Apart from the fact that that punch in the jaw had an effect on his heart. We can't question the man's courage with the punches he's taken leading up to this particular round. But Nigel Benn has just punched the fight right out of Gerald McClellan here.
In the fight trade, this is one of the biggest upsets for many years, I promise you that.
This is a very sad day for McClellan, Ivy. It was horrible, bro. This is the first time I ever watched this full fight. Always turning.
Not used to taking the punishment and can't do it. What a tremendous performance and a tremendous
crazy,
from his
man.
once again, not a devastating knockdown. McClellan has decided to go on the floor, look at the referee and just stayed there. So in effect it's actually a retirement from Gerald McClellan. On his knees to the finish. See, Benn still plenty of heart, plenty of fight. Everything Benn has, he dishes out, never quits. But here we see Gerald McClellan actually prove.
Well, that's what they call punching the life out of you. And he's lying on the floor now, McClellan, Jim. And he's got to get...
Gerald McClellan passed out, done, coma.
Everybody out of the way, that's the border control doctor there.
I think this could be exhausting to Regner without
Coma.
concentration. I don't think it's the
Good.
punches he's taken. We'll certainly take him off to hospital overnight.
Oh, absolutely. Well, let's hope he's going to be okay.
Done.
Ben doesn't realise it yet.
Done. Suffered double brain
I'm
damage.
sure that at least he would
He
go
got
on.
brain damage.
But we're nearly ready, I think, for Gary to try and get hold of him now and explain what's happening. Over to Gary.
Nigel, that not only was your greatest ever performance, that was one of the great boxing performances of all time in this country.
Yeah, well, everyone, all you lot were cheering him up, giving it this, giving it that. I know he won't be able to go the distance. I know. Yeah.
Nigel.
No, you listen to me. I'd like to thank my trainer, Kevin Saunders. Everyone's saying, oh, we ain't going nowhere without Jimmy Kidd. Proved it wrong. And not only that, the person I'd like to thank most of all is Paul McKenna. Hypnotized me and made me believe in myself. I don't care what I know. You listen to me. I'm always listening to you. No.
Can I talk about the fight because it was a fabulous performance, Nigel? In the first round,
Thanks to my man,
McClellan is very badly hurt, actually. I've got a stretcher in here, Nigel. McClellan, sorry. Mike McClellan is very badly hurt. So let's just move away a second to give Mike a bit of a chance. Nigel, in the first round, Gerald McClellan, sorry, getting confused here. In the first round, actually, I had to help push you back in there. I had to help push you back in there. The first round, you had a lot of
They
trouble.
only brought them over here to bash me up, mate. Let me tell you that now. I'm saying what I want to say. They only brought in here to try and bash me up, mate. No,
Frank,
no
Bill
chance.
Townsend, can you just get out of the way so we can see? Can I just, Nigel, talk about that performance? It was sheer guts on your part to get back in there after the first round.
I don't care if he knocked me down, I was ready to go with him. Whatever he wanted to do, I was ready to match him. All the way, mate, all the way. Now you might start believing in the Dark Destroyer. Start believing I'm number one, second to no one. The other person I'd like to be a believer in me.
We're going to wrap this interview because we have a serious problem in the ring here, Jim, with Gerald McClellan. We have a serious problem with Jim McClellan. Jim Rosenthal.
Yes, of course, that's a very worrying aspect of this fight. Gerald McClellan continues to receive attention in the ring. We, of course, and everybody here, I'm sure, only hope that the challenger makes a complete recovery. We have a program just after midnight.
I want to see how Gerald McClellan look right now.
the very latest details.
I want
on
to see how
the
you look now. Look at
situation
this.
here. The author, Gerald McClellan, will be fully recovered by then. What a performance by this man, Nigel Benn, and that is a very worrying sight indeed. And concern spreading around this arena. Really, it's been a wonderful performance by this fella. You can't take it away from him. What Nigel Benn has done here tonight, he has proved everybody.
It's all connected. Possibility takes flight into something real. PCB strength becomes my own. That edge I'm stepping into, peaceability. PCB Bank.
I'm gonna show you an update on Gerald McClellan.
Ring a bell, but Julian Jackson, because that's where we won the championship from.
Shit, hey! What is it?
Yes.
And that night, I cry like a baby.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I was so happy. I might start crying.
Does he have any vivid memories or how he knocked somebody out or anything? I don't think so. You know, but he knows he was champion. He knows he was a fighter.
Harper.
And he's still a fighter just the way he's going.
Harper!
Ted.
Yeah.
Your favorite fighter?
Your favorite fighter? You're my favorite fighter.
Seriously.
You are my favorite fighter.
Mean it?
What's your ass in
I
here,
wouldn't
baby?
come here if you weren't. Of course, yes. Yes.
They don't have to go over here. Right there, let's see. The rest is okay. I'm playing with you. Get over here.
He's letting him punch. He's in trouble. He's out down.
I love boxing because it's one-on-one competition. It's one fighter against another fighter. There's no team sports. There's no excuses.
Oh boy.
To really experience it and to feel the punches or feel the sweat come onto the camera, or sometimes blood will fall on you. It's a weird passion. I always love it, but when you see somebody in Gerald's case, why he's then in the situation is because of the boxing.
You
1,
2, make the G-Man get busy. You.
Why?
You. Come on, you.
You
are
a
friend
of
the G-Man.
Of the G-Man.
And I mean this on the very bottom of my heart. My home is your home, man.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. They don't want to know about Joe McClellan. Roy Jones is the only fighter that's came forward and donated a percentage of his purse, knew Gerald from the amateurs, lost to Gerald in the amateurs. And when I see Roy, he asks, how's Gerald? I tell him about the same. I said, I'd like you to visit him. Roy Jones won't visit until he retires. He knows if he saw Gerald in the condition that he's in, Roy wouldn't fight again. It could happen to Roy in any fight. Roy knows that. No matter how much heart that Roy has, he knows reality too. Push! Yeah. Boxing is a cold, cruel, killer sport with short-term memory where people don't want to remember fallen champs or fallen warriors. And it'll go on. But I hope people remember Gerald. I'll remember Gerald.
McClellan has a 12-year-old son, Gerald Jr., and 2 daughters, Forrest, age 7, and Mendel, age 6. The family has set up a trust fund, so if you'd like to make a donation, you can send it to the address on your screen. We'll be back with our page 1 postscript right after this.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line powered with unlimited data.
Make us.
Too many good things ahead of us.
At this point.
I don't want to go into that. I mean, it's a phase of my life. The man said, fuck me, left me, but I did a lot.
Because there's not too many good things ahead of us.
At this point, Manny Stewart threatened to stop the interview.
But he went totally crazy.
wonder what's going through the mind of McClellan right now. He thought he had him. There comes the George Lewis brigade.
You got so used to knocking over people, and you knock that one, and one gets up again. Oh my God.
Uncharted territory for Gerald McClellan.
First time he got into the ninth round in his life, McClellan.
He went down in round 9 to say that, you know, that I butted him, which was an accident.
Nigel Benn threw a big left hook, missed with the left hook about a country mile, but with his big ass head slammed into Gerald McClellan's forehead.
Putted on the way down. Well, it wasn't a butt, but anyways, he fell.
Gerald said, "You butted me, man."
Oh boy, here we go.
Get up! 1, 2, and he started counting. Gerald got up.
Ringside observers had already noticed something about McClellan.
McClellan's still winking, his eyes still hurting, and he got hit hard.
Which would now become more apparent.
We all noticed we couldn't stop talking. Why is he blinking?
Looking back, I can't remember warning signs other than fighters pull their faces around and all the rest of it.
He's blinking a lot, isn't he? Did we notice that, McClellan, on the way back?
And there were 5 doctors sitting around. Nobody said to me, "Oh, we could have a problem here," or anything like that. This didn't occur.
Maybe a mannerism, but I doubt I've never noticed it before in these fights that I've seen.
The corner should have picked that up.
What about the referee?
That's a good question.
Il cligne des yeux. Tout le monde peut avoir des déclinements des yeux ou boxer la bouche ouverte, mais c'est pas un critère pour arrêter un combat. Ce n'est pas possible.
He should have been pulled out. Come on, for God's sake.
But the coach who had treated Gerald like a son blames only one person. The champion who sacked him.
He was virtually on his own over there, making his own decisions to himself. But that's a decision that he had made. And therefore, when he had problems in his fight and he come back to his corner, he's looking at Stan Johnson, and they're looking at him because, Gerald, you're supposed to tell us what to do. If I'd have been with Gerald McClellan, I don't think the tragedy would have happened.
By the end of round 9, experts ringside had McClellan well ahead.
Now listen, the off's won it in that round.
But Benn's corner was growing in confidence.
3 rounds to go. You'll be the champion of champions.
I was thinking that I'm just going to make this to the 12 rounds. That was how confident I was that I was going to do 12 rounds. It was like,
Going to the brink, aren't you?
yes, that's it.
Nigel Benn would develop a taste for that.
You're about a long way, you know. Yeah, they should be fucked around then, should I?
Outside the ring, he referred to himself as Satan's right-hand man. Benn's autobiography documented the wild lifestyle.
Tell me what to do. I won't take that no front, okay?
All I wanted someone to do was grab me and say, "You're going to be all right."
But you attempted suicide.
Philip,
a lot of things people don't understand. I struggled. Sitting in my car, because I had an affair, put a hose in my car, crying my eyes out. Don't want to die, but I can't take no more.
Nigel and Caroline are going to share a little bit of their amazing testimony of God turning lives around.
Say your name, so I have to keep repeating my name. Nigel Gregory Benn. Nigel Gregory Benn.
Yes. Yes. Seeing Nigel, it was probably more emotion in that moment than it's been in 12 years.
Stayed in the hospital for 6 months. 6 months.
12 years of all just come up in one go. 12 years just hit me.
What?
This man almost took my life. This man nearly killed me.
Yeah. So do you think Nigel not feel sorry, but it's a good thing when it happened?
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yes.
That's enough. Come here.
It hit me real hard that this guy hasn't lived the life that I thought he did.
And now I understand, it's not just me and Joe, it's the whole family that's been affected, that they want to be affected.
Where's your goat? Where is your goat? Said we both got in the ring to risk our lives for other people's entertainment.
Just skip 5, please. Just thank you. Thank you.
And he said it's something because we're both still here.
Fundraiser, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking fine, too. Yeah, you're fine.
Huh?
Fast answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, but we are very, very proud and honoured that we managed to achieve this. And we now have Gerald McClellan being brought into the room with Nigel Benn.
Benn's tribute to McClellan raised £200,000.
Don't be afraid of them.
Facebook.
Boxing.
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 Yes.
Boxing.
Yes.
Hey.
We've laid to rest a lot of things. There was a lot of resentment, a lot of animosities, mostly for what I've caused.
I actually feel
Hold on.
yes, a sense of peace. Something that we've needed for a very long time.
Amen.
How can anybody say that he quit?
I've been a liar, I've been a thief, I've been everything, but I've never ever taken any anabolic steroids while I've been boxing.
Boxing's a macho game. If you're knocked out cold by a big punch, then fine, people likes to hit that. But if you quit just because it's becoming a little bit too tough, then people tend to look down on that.
round.
Early in the 10th, punches were exchanged. And McClellan put his hand up to his left arm, as if there was a cut, but there wasn't. And then he went down.
After 1 minute and 39 seconds of round 10, it was all over.
Là, je compte, non pas 8, 9, 10, finish.
The experts were unanimous in their verdict.
We were looking at a fighter who had decided to go onto one knee and not carry on with the battle. That suggests that he's decided to quit.
Knowing my brother, he would have never quit.
Suddenly the champion could still take the punches, but the heart could not.
There's an ounce of energy left in him. How can anybody say that he quit? That's shocking. He always makes me want to cry, that. Honestly.
I can't regret what I've said because you're dealing with split seconds, you're dealing with the atmosphere, the excitement, a fight that you want your homeboy to win. It looks like he's losing and he turns it all around and wins the fight.
And the next words out of his mouth was, "Donnie, get the stool. Donnie, get the stool." And before Donnie could get the stool, Gerald stood on the apron of the rope. And I squirted water on the top of his head, and he looked up at me and said, "Man, that water you squirted on my head feel like that shit running inside of my head."
I'm getting coached like a weirdo.
All the way, mate, all the way. We're going to wrap this interview because we have a serious problem in the ring with Gerald McClellan.
There were 3 board doctors. All of them had to have anaesthetic experience. I was satisfied that that injured boxer had had the best possible care from us.
Keeps to the side because it's ambulance access.
Tonight, McClellan remains unconscious in hospital on a diet of painkillers and good wishes.
I'm always worried about anyone that gets injured. We want to find out what the injury is. The most important thing is the man's health.
The brain is quite swollen. That's how we would expect a brain to look really after it's been punched for 11 rounds.
You guys wait. You guys have to wait.
Had he continued to fight, you know, it may have been fatal with this blood clot in his brain. But that's God. When God steps into the plan, he'll make a way where there is no way.
It's a small clot, but it will end his fighting career and it will kill him if it's not taken out.
So I'm very prayerful and hopeful and cautiously optimistic that Gerald will be all right.
do you want? Great, it's more comprehension. So if he's asking to repeat things, it's not because he can't hear it, it's because he don't necessarily understand it the first time. Yeah.
And this?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Right here. Talking. Talking. I'm behind you, girl. Stand up straight, yes. Right here. Yeah. Come on, stand up straight.
He received insurance payments, but Gerald McClellan's earnings were soon eaten up.
I'm right behind you, girl. In that chair.
20 years ago, he spent his first major paycheck on the house where he still lives today.
Stand up straight, girl.
Whatever he so chooses to do, he can rest assured that I'll be by his side to try to help him to do that.
Yeah.
Don King paid McClellan $250,000 for the fight and training costs.
Saturday. July 9th.
In addition, he and co-promoter Frank Warren estimate they paid the McClellan family more than $500,000 they were not contractually obliged to for medical, travel, and other expenses. Gerald McClellan's defeat did not damage Don King's influence in the super middleweight division. King had already signed a deal to co-promote
16.
Now you want to start believing in the Dark Destroyer.
Nigel Benn.
Man, a believer out of me. Nigel Benn improved in the world today. He got a lot of heart, a lot of coyotes. He fought his behind off.
Well, Don King had done a deal with Nigel Benn. Don King walks in with a champion, walks out with a champion.
Let's do the grab another WBA title, and then you got two and Roy has one. And then we go for Roy.
Only in America.
Absolutely.
Great fight, man.
It feels like yesterday that I was shouting at Don King.
Daddy bought them over here to bash me up, mate.
I never forget that. And he didn't say it.
I made a believer out of me.
You made a believer out of me.
It was Nigel Benn's defining victory.
Guy can run for the head of government now.
But it's been called into question. In 2010, Gerald McClellan's coach claimed to have evidence that Benn had used performance-enhancing drugs.
You want the story, man, or you don't?
Benn vehemently denies the allegations.
They said, we found blood on McClellan's boot that had steroids in it. And my heart, it started pounding. Where did that fear come up? I'm not doing no drugs. I've never done drugs. And while I'm training, if you say recreational drugs, I'll say, hey, I put my hand up. If you say I have a split, or if you say I've had ecstasy, I put my hands up. Hey, I'm not going to try and cover anything up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't go in the ring and knowing that I've taken steroids, because then I know I would have been a cheat. I've been a cheat. I'm a wife. I've been a liar. I've been a thief. I've been everything. But I've never ever taken any anabolic steroids while I've been boxing.
Did Nigel Benn cheat for that fight?
Absolutely. He was juicy as a motherfucker, I promise you. Because the blood in the shoe is Nigel Benn's blood, because Gerald didn't drop a drop. Nowhere. Never. Nigel Benn bled from the eye and the nose. Punch me, put it on him. You was juiced on something, buddy.
I don't know why anyone would say anything like that. Obviously, Gerald McClellan was taken straight to hospital and been drug tested, but Nigel Benn would have been.
In fact, Benn did not take a drug test. On his way to the dressing room, he collapsed.
You was a man of excellent shape and condition who just fought a tough fight, but you go back to your fucking dressing room and you pass out. You know why you passed out? Because you didn't want to piss for him.
You fainted on the way out of the ring.
Exhaustion. What do you think? What do you think? It would have been exhaustion, nothing else. But that.
Oh shit.
There is no evidence that Benn's collapse was caused by anything other than exhaustion. It's not clear why Johnson waited 15 years to make the allegations, or whether the boot is in any condition to be tested.
What would you say to those who said Nigel might have dodged that drug test?
To try and dodge a drug test is just not who I am. I want to talk about it because I think it would ruin who I am as a sportsman. If you know that I took anabolic steroids and brought them into the ring, I can look you in the eye and say, look, steroids was never in my body when I fought Gerald McClellan. It's just not who I am.
Yes.
Excuse me. When I talk to a former parent,
Right.
and anytime
Right.
you call it enemy, please almost shed a tear.
It's bittersweet because boxing gave Gerald the opportunity to live a life that he wouldn't have if it weren't for boxing. But at the same time, it took the life that he had before boxing. But I still love it, and so does he.
Thank you very much. We are just about to continue.
5 weeks after Benn fought McClellan, Parliament debated a motion calling for the abolition of professional boxing. It was resoundingly defeated.
Boxing will commence immediately. You have returned to your seats. Thank you.
Boxing has done a lot for a lot of people, and for those that it touched, this is an illustration of the love and the outpouring of care that is concerned with one of our soldiers of Holland.
They were part of promoting this fight to the end, enthralling, big punchers, bangers, knockout artists. Of course, that's part of the game. But don't lose sight of the fact. Boxing saves hundreds of thousands of lives.
This is good one.
It's boxing. It's the art of self-defense and the warriors going in there. Boxing will always be there.
Who am I to judge another man? Because I have to judge myself.
I do know that this was one great fight, more than what it was heralded to be. It fulfilled the prophecy.
It's about us. We were searching for blood that night. Didn't care whose blood it was. Really. But you know what? This is what you wanted to see. You got what you wanted to see.
This picture makes me wonder what's going through his mind. This would have been the last time.
I remember it every day of my life. Oh man, this picture.
God gives us a choice. In Deuteronomy 39, I give you a choice. I choose boxing. Now I'm going to choose what he called me to do. And that's preaching his word. That's what he wants me to do. And now, you know what?
One of his big concerns is always, did he lose? He always wants to know if he lost the fight that night. And my opinion is and will always be based on what I've seen. I tell him no.
That's your first call so you ever started her. You called me and me too.
I'm coming to give you a hug. I was coming to give you a hug. Mine big too. Mine big too. That's right. So am I. Mine bigger. You know who my dad is? You know who my dad is? That's right. That's right. Gerald. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a personal question. Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn. Yeah. Yeah. In England. Once. Yeah. In London. In London, yeah.
Stop him.
You knocked him out the ring in the first round. You knocked him out the ring in the first round. Yeah.
He's a right hand on my ring.
Yeah.
Did I bully him?
No. Did you bully him? No, I wouldn't say you bullied him. You were more active the first round. You were more active the first round. Huh? You were busier. Yeah. Huh? What weight?
Middleweight.
Super middleweight. Let me ask you a question. When you was fighting Nigel, y'all had a headbutt. Y'all had a headbutt. You and Nigel. You and Nigel.
Me and Nigel, 2 height fights?
Yes.
Doggy fight.
Once. Once. Yeah. You went down on one knee. Hell yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. How old? Probably 56 or 57. Yes, I met him. Yeah.
You good?
I never watched him fight.
Listen, was the height for Nigel real super in England?
It was 50-50.
Everybody not in England.
Huh?
I really like my celebration. When I get out there, I want to really perform. You got to let the world know how much that really meant to you. You can't go to the U.S. Open without having a Grey Goose hunting this.
I put these bones to domes, baby!
David Rickles stands. Nico Hernandez, co-number 1 for the most popular combat sports athlete in the state of Kansas. In his home state, he begins round number 1 against the ultra-talented Julian Lane. Our main event, black trunks for David Rickles, blue trunks for Julian Lane. Measured start from both fighters. Double jab from Julian Lane. And feeding with the right hand. Swing and a miss over the top. To the inside goes Rickles. Both fighters very comfortable in the clinch. Lane big shots to the body, overhand to the head. Rickles hard on that overhook.
so tiring on the inside right here.
Rickles now to the body. This is an MMA sequence in bare knuckle. Big uppercut from Rickles. Rickles using his physicality. Not active enough for Dan Miragliotta. Rickles complaining to Miragliotta the face wash from Julian Lane on the break. Bouncing a step of both. Overhand right on the entry for Rickles. Back into the clinch. A couple unders held by Lane. And a single under. Lane throwing with the right hand, and now it's Lane with the physicality, driving back David Rickles. Overhand right. Good explosive turn by Rickles back into the clinch.
This is going to be so tiring. We're going to see the pace slow at some point here from this inside work they're both doing right now. Very tiring.
30 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our main event. Snap jab on the entry by Julian Lane, and jab again by Lane, and Rickles is cut.
And that's what we talked about in our keys of victory. Julian Lane needs to do get on the inside with that jab, work around good heavy punches.
Right uppercut by Rickles, just missed the mark. Rickles loading up the right hand. Overhand right, Rickles landing the right hand, now coming to the inside. Lane firing back. Big right hand by Rickles.
Big shots landed right there.
In the clinch, the end of round 1. Now both fighters up to scratch. Round number 2 underway.
So Rickles doing a good job of keeping that movement in the way where he's not letting Julian Lane sit up. Julian has to sit up to throw his combination.
And exploding in rear right uppercut. That was clever. Good left hand by Lane. Rickles nods his head. Now coming forward. Throwing the punch, landing, coming forward. S-grip snatched by Julian Lane. That will draw the separation from Miragliotta, and it does. 25 remaining round 2. Uppercut, left uppercut from Rickles. Rickles with the right hand. Lane grabs him with his back against the ropes. Rickles hitting for a big uppercut from David Rickles. Uppercut to half-time block from Lane, and Rickles firing back. Heavy pressure from David Rickles, putting Lane's back against the ropes and ruled to slip on Miragliotta. Right back to it.
Rickles right back in his face. I think it's a great idea. Julian Lane's a little off tilt right now. He needs to jump all over him.
Rickles creating space, landing the right hand, Lane on the overhand right, Rickles dunking his head.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
Check those out.
Where'd you get all these chalices?
From bars all over the country.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 1 state short of all 50. You want to go to Wyoming?
Why not?
You got any cowboy boots?
Of course.
This is exactly the fight we thought we would see, Chris.
Exactly.
Big uppercut, right hand, left hand. Rickles starting to land in the pocket.
Those punches hurt Julian Lane. I don't care what he's acting like right now. He's hurt a little bit.
Left hand by Rickles. Uppercut by Lane. Rickles in the half-time pump lands the right hand, now the left hand. 25 seconds to go, round number 2.
Rickles, once again, he's going to smother Julian Lane right now. That's the smartest thing he can do.
Lane on the overhand right after the jab to the body. Right uppercut, right cross from David Rickles.
So look how tired at least Julian Lane is right now. He's just
covering up. Rickles unloading with the right hand and the left hand. Final seconds of round number 2. And that is the end of the second round.
Look how tired Julian Lane is right now.
All 3 Kansas judges. 10-9 David Rickles, round number 2. All 3 have him 20-18 officially as we start round 3. 1-2 overhand right by Lane. Stiff jab that picks off David Rickles. Now it's Lane pouncing. Lane opening up and Rickles firing right back. Lands the left hand. Rickles snatching the halftime hook. Overhook at the counter by Julian Lane.
You gotta be careful when you hurt a person. That's sometimes when they're at their most dangerous. That seemed to be the case right there with Rickles. He got hurt a little bit, but he's very dangerous after this.
Overhook held by Lane. Rickles punching to the body. Quick break by Miragliotta and right back to it. Lane backing up, drawing Rickles forward. Rickles obliges, comes into the pocket. Now into the clinch. Right to the body. Big uppercut, counter overhand right by Julian Lane. Rickles, more big uppercuts on the right hand. Lane just lost his mouthpiece.
Went all the way out.
Rickles again on the uppercut. Uppercut again. Time called by Morgliano to retrieve the mouthpiece, and it was the Rickles mouthpiece that went out.
Julian Lane looks exhausted right now.
Time in. Rickles nodding at Lane.
Julian Lane, we're talking about, he's got to get out first.
Right hand followed by the left jab of Lane. That draws the break 100% of the time, the guillotine position. A little extra squeeze there from Lane. Rickles to the inside. Final seconds, round number 3. Now it's Lane pushing Rickles with his back against the ropes. Rickles on the turn.
Big push right in. That cut Julian Lane open.
So one of the 3 Kansas judges' scorecards. Round number 3 goes to Julian Lane. The other 2 see it for Rickles.
And that being the case, Julian Lane cannot win the decision unless he gets a knockdown.
Round number 4 of our main event. I thought it would be something special. It's definitely something special. And nothing settled, not even close, between David Rickles and Julian Lane as Lane comes forward. Big overhand right. Rickles trying to snatch the overhook. In that guillotine position from Lane. Straight punches now, started by the jab of Rickles. The jab right back, rear right uppercut from Lane. Lane with the overhand right. With 15 remaining, round 4. And then the inside.
And Rickles smothers Julian Lane like this. Julian Lane really can't do much.
Seeing Lane S-gripping up to get that break. Very smart tactical from Lane. Rickles taking himself to the canvas. David Rickles in the back of the head. See the blood all over the face of David Rickles. Shuffle step by Rickles. Reset, center circle. Right hand doesn't get through the entry from Lane. Lane, big uppercut and another from the halftime club. To the body with his back against the ropes, looking to turn, and he does. Short left hand. That's 25 seconds to go round 4.
That is just the exhaustion right there. When Julian Lane was in a dominant position, Dave Rickles just turned him around.
Rickles from that halftime punch, single collar time position, left hand. That left hand was huge. Lane backs off.
Stealing the round again right at the end, looks like.
Lane resetting another big right hand. Lane sticking his tongue out at Rickles.
Lane looks exhausted out there.
Nature sure is full of wonders.
Red Bull gives you wings.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home. I'm cool.
And we end round 4 to the 5th and final round we go. So the 3 Kansas judges scorecards entering the 5th and final round. Then again, the fighters, their corners know these scores: 40-36, 39-37, 39-37 Rickles.
A knockout has to happen.
Julian Lane knows exactly what he has to do, as does David Rickles.
You can expect Julian Lane to come through bombs the entire time.
Big shots on the uppercut. Rickles staying tight on the inside. Half-time plug held by Julian Lane. Landing those uppercuts with his back against the ropes. And trying to snatch the overhook. Back to the half-time plug. Rickles continuing to throw.
And not hard punches, but keeping the fight right where he wants it to be. Julian Lane should be smart to get that S-grip and really make tighten up to his.
Rickles continuing to throw to the body. Again, the S-grip. Morgliano not breaking until now. Morgliano allowing that even though Lane had the S-grip because Rickles was throwing. Rickles with the left hand. See blood all over both fighters. with big uppercuts from David Rickles.
Fantastic work done by both guys right now.
Leaping check left hook. Rickles uppercuts to the body.
I feel like the key to this whole thing right now is that Rickles smothering him in the end.
One cut badly outside of his left brow. The blood down his chest. Rickles, blood all over his face. It's round number 1. Final seconds of a phenomenal main event. Both fighters continue to throw. They threw to the bell. The end of the fight.
Just what we thought would be right there. Both those guys left it all in the square circle right there. You can't ask for a better fight tonight.
After completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Kevin Champion, 50-45. Greg DeVilbus and Al Mildren, 49-46. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision.
A really intriguing fight for you now in the lightweight division. Ryan Roberts versus Bobby Taylor. Our tail of the tape is presented by Savage Sip Coffee.
And Sean, another situation, height advantage, situation, reach advantage for Bobby Taylor.
Man, give me the 100 likes, man. God damn. I get 100 likes for this stream.
Let's see if that big fist does the trick.
6 fights in BKFC for Bobby Taylor, including November 2022, when he defeated Gabriel Fryer by 2nd-round knockout.
No jab, no feelers, power shot. Bobby Taylor feels like he's stronger and hit harder than anybody else in the division. All he has to do is get in and land those big hands. Have you seen the jab yet, son? I have not. This is what he does well. He puts pressure on you and lands powerful shots. He makes you question whether you want to be in there. If he lands those good punches on you, he's hard to beat.
This is fight number 7 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship for Bobby Taylor, is 8th overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Taylor has also had 6 in pro boxing, 17 in pro MMA, 1 in professional bare knuckle MMA. In our final meeting, Bobby Taylor said, I want to be very reactive. I want to be, quote, technical, but not fancy in this fight.
So he's going to stop his opponent's hit, stay right in front of him, make his opponent fight when he wants to, not when his opponent wants to fight. Feels like he's not a better boxer than his opponent, but he's a much better fighter.
Of his opponent, Ryan Roberts, in his lightweight fight, Bobby Taylor said, I don't feel Ryan Roberts can outstrike me, but I know he can definitely knock me out.
Give me to 100 likes, man. 100 likes, bro.
Wants to stay at range, doesn't want to get inside, feels like his opponent's going to have a look in the main background in red with the snake where he can get full extension on his punches and do a lot of damage.
Taylor also told us, straight punches as I come forward. I need to make Ryan Roberts move backwards. I want to firmly establish myself in the pocket.
He's got to utilize that cue, but he's got to stay composed. He can stay composed and land that right hand. He's going to win the fight.
Ryan Roberts made his BKFC debut September 2021. He defeated George Gonzalez by 2nd-round KO.
And the way this guy's fights, power. That's why this is a intriguing fight. Both these guys have power. A little drop down followed by a right hand. Hold his opponent.
Any nigga who does bare knuckle boxing is stupid. Y'all agree?
Weight displacement. Going from one foot to the next. As he did that, he nailed that right hand. That was perfect.
Ryan Roberts, 1-0 in BKFC. He's a veteran of 35.
Come on, y'all. Give me 200 likes.
Including 1 in the UFC. Roberts told us in our fighter meeting he felt in his BKFC debut September 2021, that 2nd-round KO win versus George Gonzalez. He was overly excited. Roberts said, "It is my 2nd bout."
Where everybody at? What city y'all niggas in, man?
I will be working to the clinch, be smart though when I enter, and then be very heavy in the clinch, pulling down on my opponent Bobby Taylor's head and neck.
Well, the truth is he wants to wear his opponent down, but not only that, damage-wise in there. He knows he has to be all the way in, all the way out, not stay in that mid-range and take those powerful shots.
Roberts also Guerrero said, I want to throw body shots. Bobby Taylor, he said, I mean this with respect. He is a classic brawler. He throws hard, light punches. Robert said, I have to be aware of his power.
But it feels like he has one advantage, and that's his quickness. It feels like he's faster than his opponent, and he has the line that he get in and out, no power shots, don't be there, don't trade, don't brawl.
Again, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Presented to you by Savage Sip Coffee. Introducing to you first. Fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears camouflage. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 155.2 pounds. His BKFC veterans record stands at 5 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Tupelo, Mississippi, by way of Pocahontas, Tennessee. Here is Bobby O.D.B. Taylor. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears blue. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, an even 155 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. Here is the undefeated Ryan. Are you ready? And our referee in charge of the action, Brandon Vanenstiel.
Bobby Taylor told us, I know Ryan Roberts has a very strong clinch. I have to smartly exit that strong clinch.
Ready? You ready? Let's go.
The bell, round number 1. Good tricks for Ryan Roberts. Camouflage tricks for Bobby Taylor. Up, down, movement. High entry for Ryan Roberts. Taylor rolling up on his back foot. Pulling back to his right hand. He's looking for the entry. It's on the left hand. And then sends Ryan Roberts to the canvas.
And there was that explosive move inside. But Roberts usually got caught coming in. Got coming behind that jab.
They're on the left hand. Roberts continuing bouncing his step. Again looking to come forward. They were sitting on the back foot. Spins 360. Roberts to the middle. He's carried right hand by Taylor. Taylor is cut above his head. Thought this fight would be British getting on the this. Taylor also cut outside of his left eye.
Shout out Oakland, shout out New Orleans, shout out Benn, Mississippi.
Jab not there from Taylor, right hand not there. Roberts continuing looking for the entry point.
That powerful back foot push-off, giving Roberts an explosive movement inside. It's very difficult to time.
Side forward pressure now from Bobby Taylor. Now forward pressure right back to Roberts. Left hook off the mark. 2 cuts on the face of Bobby Taylor in round number 1, but he has knocked down Ryan Roberts in the opening round.
Even though Roberts got knocked out, he did so many good things tonight. Did a lot of damage to his opponent.
India, shout out India.
Stability, precision, that's the essence of driving. Lawful.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync.
And we're going to see exactly how that knockdown came to play. Leaping in with Roberts, just left himself exposed. Like he was a little bit after the bell there, but
the Taylor BKFC broadcast. Semi-professional boxing, semi-professional MMA. Many of the was very knuckles when the action of the strike starts, not when the strike lands.
Taylor's having a lot of problems.
11 more likes, baby.
Round number 2 underway. Big swings to both men in round number 1.
Taylor needs to quick on that hook and go uppercuts inside.
Big swings to start round number 2 for most men.
That left uppercut is what Bobby Taylor can really focus on.
Once again, from the mid-range down to the outside. Trying to find his way into the clinch. Taylor pulls in the mid-range. Looking at the counters, Bobby Taylor counting. Big shots on the inside of the line, Roberts. Defensive clinch on the overhand draws the separation from Brandon Foxsteel. Small tactical tie by Bobby Taylor to get the separation. Now lands the left hand as Taylor. 1-10 remaining round 2. Big swing from Taylor just off the mark. Taylor resetting. There's a short right hand from Taylor. And Taylor's been landing effectively, Chris. Largely it's been off those counters on the from Ryan Roberts. Right hand again on the counter from Taylor.
Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio in the house. Give me 11 more likes, y'all.
See that Guerrero blow on the face of Bobby Taylor as we move to round 3.
What an amazing fight. So I know a lot of people might really give the matchmaker credit. I blame this all on my speech that I gave in the back. I told these guys to leave it out there. And man, these guys, nobody's disappointed me yet. Everybody's come to fight. I guess we could give the matchmaker their credit.
Chris, I have no doubt that your speech motivated a lot of fighters on this card. However, I'm a big fan of both Ryan Roberts and Bobby Taylor. There's no way they were going to fight. They're going to fight like this regardless.
Well, Bobby Taylor's having a lot of problems with that crouching style, the in and out motion of Roberts. He's so fast, he's so explosive. He gets in and out so quick, and he's got that wrestler stance where it explodes in. He's difficult to deal with. Look at Bobby Taylor's face right now. He's got cuts from eating so many punches, but he's so tough. He's not getting knocked down. He continues to fight through.
Round number 3.
I want him to start throwing some more uppercuts as Roberts tries to explode in.
Right hand off the mark for Bobby Taylor. Off the jab. Both jab from Taylor. Okay. Roberts on the left hand. Right on the counter once more from Taylor.
Come on, man. Give me a few more likes. You almost there. 8 more likes, baby. 8 more likes. 8 more fucking likes. 8 more likes, y'all.
And again for Bobby Taylor. Slow down Ryan Roberts momentarily. They're coming forward. And Roberts coming forward off the left hand. Taylor resetting. Almost against the ropes, looking to explode forward is Bobby Taylor. Looking to explode forward from the center circle is Ryan Roberts. Duck under, right hand, left hand from Taylor. That was quick and clever. Taylor now cut with both eyes. Left hand for Roberts. Big exhale from Taylor as he bounced against the ring ropes. 5 seconds remaining, round 3. Left hand entry, right hand. There's the pull, right hand left hook from Roberts. Both fighters continue to land big, Chris.
And these guys are just tough as nails. Both guys taking powerful shots, walking right through them.
Right-handed can from Taylor. He's throwing it and landing it off the counter. And it's the pressure of Roberts that he is countering. 10-second clap. Right hand from Roberts. Jab from Taylor. Right hook off the leg. We got to round 4.
Taylor's face is a mess. Both guys landing good punches. Powerful shots.
Throw that jab out there. Keep that distance, man. Fight for angles.
Once again, when Roberts is exploding in there, he's having his best success. When Taylor continues to throw that right hook, that wide right hand, it goes just over the head of Roberts. That's why that uppercut will be so key in this situation.
He wants a way out. He's finding a way out.
You're seeing a trainer dealing with Roberts.
Get the fuck out of here, man. All right? Straight left, right down the fight.
Good advice in the corner, Roberts. They want him to throw that straight left right down the fight. Step outside your opponent's lead foot. If you explode in with that left hand, that can do a lot of damage. That's what they're looking for, to get that knocked out, get that back.
Excess moisture in the corner of Ryan Roberts. I can only speculate what that excess moisture is being cleaned. And the Fonix field up, bringing both fighters up to scratch, round number 4. Switching stances up from scratch from Roberts.
He tries to step out that foot and throw that straight left right down the pipe like a corner rise.
There's the left hand. And the right hand again. Big shot from Taylor coming forward. Roberts with his back against the ropes. Another right hand from Taylor.
I thought Roberts was hurt there.
So did Bobby Taylor running into the pocket.
Great recovery.
And again, flipping left hook on the check hook from Taylor. Exhale for Bobby Taylor, walking forward into the center circle. Roberts circling out. 120 remaining, round 4. Clean right hand for Taylor. Roberts on the deck under right hand. The fighters continue to have their moments. Right hand. Jab right back from Taylor. Roberts stumbling, going down, knockdown number 2 on the delayed reaction from the left hand.
Definitely a delayed reaction. Looks like a glancing.
Get new Zyrtec 5 milligram, a flexible low dose of 24-hour allergy relief.
Don't like sharing your pint?
Then share the new Scoopapalooza.
If you don't want to share your Ben & Jerry's,
When we're not in a very sherry mood. When I'm in a don't touch my pint kind of mood.
When I get a pint of Ben & Jerry's half-baked.
Touch of hands. The final pressure from Taylor. Right hand. Roberts on the gas. From Roberts. 30 seconds remaining. Huge left hand from Roberts.
He's got some time. I cannot believe the shots. Both these guys are eating this good.
Receiving cut under Ryan Roberts' right eye. Taylor is cut under both eyes. Another right hand from Roberts. Who did it off the back step. In the center circle. Left hand. We move to the 5th and final round.
For yet another round, I guarantee at the end of this fight, both guys are going to be in the middle. Tigers could be hands down just going to war. I got to take credit. I don't know what else to tell you. This is a great speech I gave. Hit him right behind the ear, it looks like. Did the damage. Didn't look like that powerful punch, but when it landed, and that was Roberts coming back with powerful shots. Knows he's down. Second time down, he has to do something dramatic to come back in this fight. He was trying to do it right there.
That was really an equilibrium knockdown. That's what you saw with the ring. It was definitely a legal punch. Roberts moving back. Really, his legs just giving out.
But I cannot believe Bobby Taylor is taking this kind of damage. I mean, Roberts has had some clean, powerful shots. Taylor just still on his feet.
Ryan Roberts versus Bobby Taylor, fifth and final round. It's been phenomenal for the opening 4 rounds here in the lightweight division. Taylor knocking down Roberts in round 1 and again in round number 4, but Ryan Roberts still very much in this fight.
Roberts feels like he has to get a knockdown to at least tie this fight up.
Okay, these are 2 of the most powerful punchers in all of the BKFC lightweight division. I would say across the world of combat sports at 155 pounds. See the step of Roberts' right hand. There's that power on display in the right hand right back from Taylor. Clean right hand. Naked to it and landed flush.
And just look at Bobby Taylor walking up. This looks like he's been more hands down, colored face, blood all over his face.
1 minute remaining in this fight. To this point, it is a serious fight of the year candidate here in 2024. And just off the mark for Bobby Taylor.
Get that exhaustion. And Bobby Taylor's got to keep those hands up.
Trying to reset. Taylor coming forward. Up to the clinch. Just a overhook from Taylor. Roberts continuing to throw. There's the separation from Brandon Phonic Steel. Now 30 seconds remaining final round. Taylor missing with the right hand. One left hand on the action for Ryan Roberts. Down the stretch now.
Roberts has got to end it for the throw. He's got to try and get this right. He's got to try and get a knockdown.
Roberts pulling back that left hand mid-flight. There is the bell. Phenomenal for both Ryan Roberts and Bobby Taylor.
Absolutely. Both guys exhausted, and Roberts still seems to have a little more in the tank at the end. Substitute knockdown. What an amazing play.
Yes, now as the 3 Nebraska judges' scorecards being tallied, really there's no suspense because Taylor knocking down Roberts in round 1, again in round 4. Those are clear-cut 10-8 rounds. This would be a lot more interesting if you did not have those two knockdowns from a neutral perspective as you think about the 3 Nebraska judges' scorecards.
I mean, Bobby Taylor was landing powerful shots the entire fight. Roberts did so much damage. He has a opponent hurt. But, I mean, Taylor's just too tough. He would not go down.
These are 2 genuinely good people, Ryan Roberts and Bobby Taylor, and they're 2 genuinely great bare-knuckle fighters. Our final strike stats are presented by Pumped Up Energy Drink.
And what a percentage. Roberts said it's 70% of his punches. So that's up 80 through more. He landed more. It looks like it's going to come down to those knockdowns. That's going to be different because Ryan Roberts landed a lot more, threw a lot more, outworked his opponent, landed hard shots, cut his opponent up. Just goes to show how important those knockdowns are, Sean. A 10-8 round, difficult to deal with that in a 5-round fight.
2-0 on the knockdowns in favor of Bobby Taylor. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed a surefire fight of the year candidate. Let's have a round of applause for these 2 amazing fighters. After the completing the scheduled 5 rounds. Our judges at ringside scored the fight 47-46, 48-46, and 47-46. To the winner by unanimous decision, Bobby O.D.B. Taylor!
All right, Bobby Taylor. Man, just can't keep it all dubbed down. What a performance out here in Ohio. They're upset, but that was a damn dog fight. Congratulations. And of course, it takes 2 to tango. That man stuck it in there with you. You guys put on fight of the night type performances there.
Yes, sir. I think I definitely deserve fight of the night. I know everybody's booing. Hey, but what a hell of a fight. Super tough guy. I think my knockdown is the only thing that gave me the go ahead on the win. But hats off to Ryan. Super tough guy. Caught me completely off guard how technical his strikes were compared to with his last fight that I watched. I wasn't prepared for it, but you guys would win.
You know what? I hear a lot of boos out there, but you are one tough SOB. Congratulations, Bobby Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
Bobby Taylor showed how powerful a striker he is, but he showed what kind of heart and shit he has in that fight. Amazing performance, Sean.
Ryan Roberts, Bobby Taylor going all out for the full 5 rounds. Taylor dropping Roberts in round 1 and again in round 4. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Bobby Taylor defeats Ryan Roberts.
Live in the state of Mexico, introducing.
Here we go. Luis Morales, the southpaw in the silver and black trunks. Green, white, and red trunks for Pantera, Luis Guerrero.
We talked a lot about what they said at the fighter interviews, but now they've stepped into the biggest lie detector in the world, the Trigon Ring. We'll find out.
So far, they are ready to engage. Both men now in the southpaw stance. Guerrero will switch. Morales is a natural southpaw.
Very light on their feet as well. Good to see knee and feet movements.
Yep.
The big man is wasting a lot of energy throwing big shots and missing.
Both with combat experience. This tonight, for both men, their bare knuckle boxing professional debuts. Double up that hook, landed the second time.
Absolutely, and more hooks than a pop song. I mean, he really knows how to throw them.
Yes, he does. Quick hands.
You know what I like about him is well, his head movements. Look at it, excellent. If they can't see you, they can't hit you. But he gets out of the way.
Just past the midway point of round number 1. Mike Goldberg towers.
He took the punch well, to be fair, the big man.
Right back up. And a tight combination from Savage, Luis Morales. Morales.
Great movement. I'm loving his head movement to get him out of trouble. Whopping big right hand.
Morales with the name of his children on the front and back of his trunks. Guerrero and Luciano.
Lovely combinations as well. He's throwing upstairs and downstairs. He goes for the body, goes for the head. I love it.
Good pace here in the first. Knockdown scored by Guerrero.
Hanging out outside for, I think he's struggling with the switch. I think he's struggling with the switch because your feet have to be banged outside if you...
Morales is, as I mentioned, on the true southpaw. He has his switch, but Guerrero has back and forth throughout this round.
Then you have to adapt. The southpaw has to adapt.
Yes. 10-8 for Pantera, Luis Guerrero in round number 1. Number 2, Morales and Guerrero. Guerrero with the knockdown in round number 1 in the green, white, and red trunks, switching up back and forth throughout the early part of this fight. Luis Savage Morales, silver and black trunks.
They're both light on the feet, aren't they? Very, very good. Getting in, getting out. Love to see it. Good quality.
Yes. Little cut under the right eye. See if Morales can start to work. Get inside. He does have a slight reach advantage.
That's a great clubbing right from Guerrero, though. He loves that clubbing right.
He sure does. And Morales 6 inches taller than Guerrero.
And to be fair, he's doing his best to keep him at distance. But the little man, he's gone down and he was just about a minute ago, he's running to delay reaction of his counter. He's got blood in his And two really great movement, in and out of trouble. These have got great boxing skills. He's dangerous, Guerrero, though, with that jumping right.
Good movement now from Morales.
Yes, he is. He's been brilliant. Since he got tagged earlier, he's realised he's got to keep him at distance.
Turning that shoulder, avoiding the attacks and countering while doing so. Fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Another nice combination from Luis Morales, WBC National Muay Thai Champion, along with some other Muay Thai World Championships.
He's settling down, though, isn't it, into the fight. But the little man is so dangerous because he can't. That's what happens. That dangerous. You think you've got him, and then bang, he comes out, he runs at you, and throws that
starting at age 3 as father and martial art, as I mentioned, Lima Lama.
Morales wants to box. The little man, he wants to fight.
Number 3, second all around.
5, 6, 7.
Morales really get up. It's the end of the round. It is all over. Luis Guerrero.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Wambacher calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by TKO, Luis Pantera Guerrero. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight's home for BKB 42, the first bare knuckle show taking place in the state of Tennessee. We now arrive in the Bridgerate division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. It is brought to you by Clue Nicotine Pouches. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Wayne Spinola. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with black trim. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in at 225.8 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare knuckle record of 2 victories, opposite no defeats. And he fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Los Lunas, New Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bullet Train, Cody East. And now his opponent, standing across the trigon, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with black trim. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 220.2 pounds. He holds a bare knuckle record of 5 victories, opposite 3 defeats.
2-0 in 2025. 2 wins in a combined 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. Coming out firing is the hatchet.
Straight out bang.
Black trunks. Got the American flag represented. White, black, and gold for Cody East. There goes Hatch.
This is overtime.
Right this second, at some movie theater somewhere, popcorn and someone really wants a soda. But soda's like something you drink on the weekends, and today's only Tuesday.
Soda, please.
Take your time.
Mom!
What if there were a better soda? Hey, I brought the puppy.
I can see it.
Okay, that was actually pretty easy.
They don't give me nothing.
5 grams of sugar. Pass me one. No, I can't. I'm just a voice.
Try new Mirafast for fast constipation relief that's gentle like this, not like this.
Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
At Apartments.com, we go above and beyond to make renting easier on every single level. On a neighborhood level, unit level, down to the cellular level. Hey, little guy, Apartments.com, the place, to find a place.
Oh, he's gone. His legs are wobbling all over the place.
6, 7, 8.
He's taking the
here,
count.
girl. Give me your hands. You okay? You want to keep going? Okay, here we go.
He's ready to go. I'm surprised he swung early.
Oh, again, another little short right. He's caught Jerome again. And the clinch and punch is working for him.
Again, the clinch and punch works. Hatch coming up. He's coming down. He's the big man right now.
Hey, come over here. Come to me.
He's not going to take too much more of that.
You sure?
Gotta avoid that clinch, that dirty boxing. This is one of his strengths, but tonight it is Cody East taking control of the time.
Without a doubt.
Switch to southpaw.
And yet it's Cody East who's got a couple of marks on his face.
We saw what marks were on the face of Cody East and Dylan Rush after their great battle.
I mean, what a fight. But it's amazing.
Still the front runner for fight of the year. But this one, the clinch being utilized great by the bullet train.
Both clinching, both punching.
Yep.
I mean, for these guys, you know, this is like happy hour. It's therapy.
Yes. Down again.
That might be a push.
4.
Oh, he's counting.
5, 6, 7, 8. You think a lot of punishment? You sure you're okay? You sure? One more, what's happening?
Hatch is taking damage before, as has East. But Jerome needs to do something different here.
For sure.
Because again, Cody East coming down. He's 6'4". Hatch coming up in weight. He's 5'11". That's why Cody's getting the advantage here, Tom.
What I'm looking for is Jerome is clinching and trying to hit him in the face. At that level, he could work the body, and he's not working the body because that's debilitating. You can win a fight hitting the body, but he's not. They're clinching and punching, and his feet is in trouble here. He keeps getting hit.
Takes him off the shoulder there, but they're still hurt. Can Hatch get through this first round? He's been knocked down 3 times. Cody East always says he comes out with a plan, and then he ends up picking it a fight. Dirty Boxing 101.
Fair play to Cody East, though. The clinch and punch, he's got it off to a fine art.
Yeah.
But Jerome has got to get away. He's got to get some distance between him and fight his fight. He's fighting Cody's fight at the moment.
Fight. 10 seconds. Round number 1.
10 seconds left.
That's better work the body.
Here's the corner. 4.
Down scored late.
The body shot. Yeah, the body shot.
Hey, come over here. Give me your hands. You okay? You want to keep going? Here we go. Fight.
Dirty Boxing 101 to perfection, but at the end of that round, Jerome Hatch made a statement. He's in the black trunks. Cody East, unbeaten in the Dragon in white, gold, and black trunks.
Jerome's supposed to be a switch fighter. He's slugging it out with him.
Yes.
And he can slug with the best, I'm sure. He's come out renewed energy this game, and he's clinching and punching himself as well.
He does have a nasty hatch
landing so far here early in round number 2 by Jerome Hatch. Great trilogy with Marco Martin. Great body shot again by Hatch. And now it's Hatch all over Cody East.
Fight out, fight out, fight out. Stop, Red Queen. Fight.
What a fight against Dylan Ross. This is a crazy fight. Save from a knockdown of the ropes. Hatch firing away. Big right hand.
Jerome's come back brilliantly, hasn't he, after that first round. They're both in a bloody mess as well. Work the body, and he's trying his damnedest to work that body, because that hurt Cody East last time he landed it.
Hurt him at the end of round 1, Tom. Hurt him again here in round 2, just past the midway point of our second round.
Somehow I can't see this being a 5-rounder, if I'm honest. Again, clinching and punching. Off to a fine art.
Clean punches from Cody East for the 23 professional MMA bouts tonight. The 186th combat competition.
Good shot from Jerome there. Great shot from Jerome.
Was it a cut for this fight to come to Bridgeweight for Cody East? He does train at altitude, Tom, but he's 247.8 in his fight earlier in the year against Dylan Ross.
Another great shot from Jerome there, got through. But back comes Cody East with a triple clinch and punch.
The heart of both these men, undeniable.
Wait, Queen, back up, back up, back up. Back up.
Heading that way as well, fighting the right time.
You got that right.
They're both extremely tired.
Just the frenetic pace burner, but also the back over landing.
Big punches.
Never talk to me. You good? Sergio, talk to me. We good? Seconds out! Seconds out! We're done. Seconds out!
Getting ready for round number 3. Marquee Bridgerweight matchup. First fight at Bridgerweight of 225 for Jerome Hatch. Cody East coming down to Bridgerweight, where the Brit Dan Podmore is the champion.
That clinch from Cody is excellent.
Both men very well versed in mixed martial arts, Tom, and wrestling. Jiu-jitsu.
Caught him badly there. The blood is pouring out of East's face.
Nose is mangled again. Dylan Rush can throw, but he doesn't throw like Jerome Hatch.
He's taking a time out.
Yep. Mouthpiece.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Ready?
So round 2 was Hatch.
Well, good shot from Jerome this time.
But 3 knockdowns in round 1 for Cody East. 1 scored by Jerome Hatch. So far, they're both landing at an equal pace here in round number 3.
A slugfest.
Back up, gentlemen. Back up.
These are warriors.
Look at me. Here we go.
Cody did say he trained harder for this fight, knowing
that Jerome Hatch is always dangerous.
And they've both shown how dangerous they can be at this level, at this weight. Yeah. Good body shot then.
And Jerome did say, moving up from 200 to 205, he said his abs are now flaps, but the power is still there.
Let me tell you, I have empathy with him.
Midway point of this 5-round fight.
What a scrap.
This is reminiscent of Dylan Rush and Cody East. How Hatchet survived round number 1. Only he knows.
That went 4 rounds, didn't it?
You guys, don't grab the wrist. Like I'm telling you.
They're breathing so hard at the moment. They're just good shot from Jerome.
Jerome to the body.
There's the body. That's what's debilitating East.
And did you see that time? Jerome Hatch took a step back.
Yes, and that's the first time I think he might have done that.
I agree with that.
Right time. Neutral corner. Low blow.
He's got it.
Low blow.
I didn't see that. A low blow, if I'm honest.
Thank you.
I'm sure that we'll be able to have another look at that sometime.
Take a look at it here.
That's borderline for me.
Cody caught the top of the protector.
Yes.
And that's what dug in to Cody East. Unintentional.
Personally, Mike, I think that's a tough decision on Jerome, if I'm honest.
Yes.
The referee's called it not the fighter, so Cody East is taking the time necessary to get some air into his lungs.
Full 5 minutes now.
For sure.
And in this case, unintentional, intentional, whatever,
it doesn't matter.
Take the 5 minutes. Be a smart fighter. Yes.
But also, what he's taking the 5 minutes, Jerome is as well.
Okay, all right. I'll give you time.
So you want to be a bare knuckle boxer?
Can I answer that? Absolutely not.
You're consistent with that answer, partner.
No. Listen, there isn't enough money to get me stepping in there.
Yep.
That's why I respect these guys so much. They've laid it on the... These two guys have laid everything on the line to entertain this crowd.
Okay. And that's what it's about.
And respect to them both.
Yep. Bare knuckle has rejuvenated Cody East, he told us.
All right, guys, here we go.
Trying the small, not too small. Battle continues. Hatch comes out firing. Feels like he can finish it right here, right now.
Working the body again.
Not only the fatigue factor, but both men are very bloody now. Changes the whole spectrum of the clinch game.
The clinch
because they're so slippery.
Yeah, absolutely. Of all the fights I've seen, they've used the clinch as well as anybody.
And I mean, Cody almost ended it with that great clinch.
Absolutely.
Jerome answers utilizing the great boxing. MMA vets, as I mentioned, probably about 100 combined MMA bouts for both these men.
How long are they allowed to?
They're going to take the necessary time.
They're allowed to take the necessary time.
Yes. The doctors want to make it right. Look at Jerome. He's just ready to attack. If they let him continue, Jerome's game is not going to continue very long. Well, the black eye's almost swollen shut.
The safety of the fight is paramount, isn't it?
No question. #1 forever.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Ready?
Hatch with the right hand. Pushing in. Round 4. Hatch with the black, proud American flag on his trunks. White, black, and gold for Cody East.
And if they say continue, then really Jerome's got to target that up.
Yeah, absolutely. But man, the scoring he has done the most with, body shots.
Yes. Debilitating. And if you look at Cody's shorts, he'll drop down. And that could mislead the referee into thinking it's a low blow.
Put that back in, please. Put that back in for me. Put step back in the mat. You all right? You want to keep going? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Tight end.
Cody East is a warrior. We know that. Both Hatch. 2 quick wins in 2025. Trying to earn this one here in round 4. Continuously on the rib cage.
That has been the most successful for him.
Yes. And that clinch is not what it was early. Either fighter, but especially Cody East with them being so slippery.
Come over here, Cody, please. Left eye.
Having a look, the Ducks having another.
Yeah.
I think that may be it.
Cody's hands up.
But Cody, he wants to carry on, Cody.
Hands all over. Cody East, you heard it. Great audio. He did not want the fight stopped. But that eye is damaged badly. It's compromised. Fighter safety is paramount. And man, Jerome Hatch. I have a feeling that Shane Stoney, his longtime trainer, is going to say, dude, you made that a lot harder than it needed to be, but you got it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these two. Our referee wins Spinola calls a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of the 4th round. Declaring your winner due to a doctor stoppage, Jerome the Hatchet.
On paper, this had all the makings of the fight that we just saw. Jerome trying to show the great sportsmanship with Cody East. And Cody is still down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hatchet, Jerome Hatch. You may need to wash your hands a few times. What a war. I'll start with an easy question. How do you feel?
I feel fucking awesome right now. Now the fucking air's come back. I feel great, man.
You knew coming into this that had a chance to be a real battle. Cody East is a hell of a competitor, as are you. You guys started off fast and kept the pace going the whole night. Did you feel in control at any point during that fight?
When I started going to his body, I could feel his movements of his body. I'm like, okay, these are hurting. And then I try to go up to the head. And, the problem is everybody head hunts. And so with somebody that size difference that we have, I had to go to the body.
Now, former world champion, you want to get that belt back around your waist. You came to Bridgerweight. Are you looking to stay at Bridgerweight, or do you want to go back?
Man, I'll play in both sandboxes, but that's the #1 contender. So you know what that means. I want a shot at old Podmore, old pod pussy over there in the UK. That's what I fucking want. He's slow, and he doesn't move his head, and he ain't gonna take a fucking hit like me. Well, it doesn't matter what weight class you are. I hit way too fucking hard for all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, the Hatchet, Jerome Hatch!
It's only the Magic Man Malinaji here. You guys know me as a 2-time boxing world champion and also the color analyst for BKB Bare Knuckle Fighting. I've been getting really excited through these years, just watching and calling the fights for BKB, and you guys know I retired years ago, and it's been sort of anytime there's a retirement as a fighter, you'll have a little bit of that empty feeling inside you. A piece of me is always thinking, you know what, man, I think I can still do that. I think I can still pull this off, man. Listen, there's 5 rounds here. It's not that many rounds. 6 rounds for a title fight. I used to fight 10, 12 rounds. I can still do 5 or 6 rounds. So just I'm gonna let you guys know, I'm gonna announce that I just signed a 3-fight deal with BKB, looking to sort of add to the legacy, add to my resume. Most importantly, winning a BKB World Championship would be the icing on the cake to top off a career in boxing where I won 2 world championships. It would make me a 2-sport world champion. It would sort of solidify my status and my personal satisfaction as to my accomplishments in combat sports, and can have a little bit of fun doing it, man. Listen, there's some good fighters. I've been observing through the years, and the fighters here at BKB have been getting better and better, so I know it's not going to be easy. I know I've got there's a cast of characters here that both can fight and are big personalities, and I look forward to taking on some of the great competition here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our viewers joining us around the world to Nashville, Tennessee for BKB 42. We now move to the Bridgerweight division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Our referee in charge when the bell rings is Bobby Lombacher. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with gold trim, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 210.4 pounds. He holds a professional bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus 1 defeat. And he fights out of Charlotte, North Carolina, introducing Maurice Mayhem Morris. And now his opponent, standing across the trigon, fighting on the red corner, one of the most decorated bare knuckle fighters in the world, wearing the white trunks and blue trim. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 209.8 pounds. He holds a professional bare knuckle record of 11 victories versus just 2 defeats. And he fights out of Zagreb, Croatia, introducing the former BKB Super Cruiserweight Champion of the world, the former BKB Super Middleweight Champion of the world, the former BKB Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, and a current reigning BKB Super Cruiserweight Champion of the world, the Emperor of Bare Knuckle, Morris Marco
White and blue trunks, fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia. Mayhem coming off the best performance of his bare knuckle career back in Myrtle Beach. Just turned 34 on Monday. Hitting shots early from both men.
You can see right from the off, Maurice is going to make it as dirty a fight as he can. You know?
I'll tell you what. Hey, you good? Marco just took a big shot earlier in that knockdown.
Absolutely.
Big shot. Make it a dogfight. That's what Maurice said he was going to do.
And what you do that way, you nullify your opponent's strengths, and that's what he's trying to do.
Yep. He did say if Marco, he throws punches and punches. He's good angles. So Maurice wants to take those angles away. Take down, knockdown.
Maurice wants a brawl. The referee's going to tell him both.
Let's keep it clean. This isn't a wrestling fight. All right? We good? Step back for me. Time in. Fight.
Maurice Morris served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps, was stationed in Okinawa.
Stop.
Great start to this Bridgerweight battle. Marco Markiak coming right after Jerome Hatch, which I love. You're on the card tonight after that great trilogy. Marco, champion at 200 pounds for us.
Stop! Step back.
But you want to take a guy away from his game.
That's what Maurice is doing that perfectly.
Yep.
That's a wrestling throw from Maurice. He's already warned him one fight. He's taking his... Point taken up here.
Justifiably so.
Yeah.
1 point deduction from Maurice Morris. 1 knockdown from Marco Markiak. We still have over a minute on the clock here in round number 1.
He's certainly stopping Marco getting into that rhythm that he likes to get into.
Yes.
And I've seen every fight Marco's gone to. So when you stop that, he was starting to look when you stop that, and you can punish him. From 2016 in September 2016, BKB won. He's developed as a fighter marker.
Lost in his second pro fight. Got finished.
Great shot.
Lost.
Brilliant. He's so good. And he's coming hunting now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Wambacher calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Marvelous Marco Martiniak. Marco Martiniak. At this point, we've interviewed you so many times. You've been so successful in this sport. You just had a fighter that came and brought it to you a little bit tonight, but it was still a short night at the office. Did you anticipate that?
Yeah, no, but he's very strong. But listen, they don't call me the emperor without no reason. 12 victories, baby, 12 KO. Bring it on.
We have some clips here on the big board, I think. If we want to take a look, why don't you walk us through what you were trying to do here with Maurice?
When we were scanning him, he was going always down with the head after that, right? So we were trying to find it on the right uppercut, but he got up and so, look, so right hand, do the job. First time, second time, left hook.
Absolutely. Now, Marco, moving forward in your career, you've been multi-weight world champion. Is there anything you still are looking to accomplish in the sport of bare knuckle?
Dan Potler, brother, love you and respect for you, but I did my job tonight. September, October, you and me for Bridgeweight title, champion is champion. You want that recognition as the multiple division champion like me? Let's go, baby. If you beat me, you will get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the emperor of bare knuckle, Marco Martiniak. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our viewers joining us around the world to Nashville, Tennessee, here at the Pinnacle. Tonight's home for BKB 42 as we arrive at our first heavyweight contest on the main card schedule for 5 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with red trim. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 244.2 pounds. He holds a professional bare knuckle record of 6 victories, opposite 8 defeats. And he fights out of Uptown, New York. Introducing the Blood Axe, Olsson. And now his opponent, standing across the trigon, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 226 pounds. He holds a professional bare knuckle record of 3 victories, opposite 2 defeats. And he fights out of H-Town, Houston, Texas, USA. Introducing the former BKB heavyweight champion of the world, Hurricane Ike Villanueva. Our referee in charge when the bell rings is Wayne Spinola.
His 21-year-old son, Isaiah, in his corner tonight. Talked to Isaiah earlier. I said, man, your dad's a champ. He goes 7 years since he has been at this weight. Hurricane Ike, Eric Olsson, we are underway. Black and gold trunks for the former heavyweight world champion, Aztec design. Eric Olsson in the black and red trunks. First fight in quite some time after tearing his back and his shoulder, everything apart. Nasty, nasty injury in his last fight. Shots
Great body shot from Ike there as well. He hurt Eric as well, then hurt him badly.
Eric, come over here.
Eric, we must point out, I think he's had a horrendous trip to get here as well.
Yes. Got a tendon ripped right off the bone, severed in half, retracted. Rotator cuff was torn, and that fight went right out. And he may not be around very long tonight for Villanueva. And he's looking at that shoulder, which was searching everything repaired.
Absolutely, he's just holding it, but the body shot from Ike as well. Ike, this is as fit as I've seen Ike. Absolutely. Yeah. He really looks the part. And another one who wants problem.
And a guy coming off a loss in the title fight, a loss on his belt, throws it down again to Gustavo Trujillo, then defeated by Sokolowski. Ike said this one is a must win. Peret says, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wayne Spinola calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute 32 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by TKO Hurricane Ike Villanueva.
Hurricane Ike. Another finish, a quick one at that. Scores not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 knockdowns. He'll visit with Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by Ike Villanueva, a very happy man. Quick fight. You won it early. You're back in the winner column. How do you feel?
I'm back. All your boys at that wicker weight, I'll put your asses on notice tonight. But first, all glory to God. Hey, man, he can take you places. I was in a dark place 2 fights in a row. I sold my life, gave it up to him. I gave it to him. Hey, he blessed me with this tonight. But man, to everybody who supported me, I love you, my buddy Kim. That's my road dog, baby. I love you. My old girls at home. My son Isaiah, you see him walk me out. I ain't losing with my boy, my back. It ain't gonna happen. But let me tell you something, Big Mo. To my wife, I've been on a diet for a long time. I'm about to eat that shit up when I get home, baby.
Show.
This Hurricane TV. If you ain't entertained, change the channel. Because Hurricane 316 said I can look go ahead.
I can't do it more than that, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane Ike Villanueva. Live from the Pinnacle here in Nashville, Tennessee. We arrive at our lone women's bout on the card. 5 2-minute rounds in BKB's super lightweight division. Brought to you by Clue Nicotine Pouches, the world's most awarded nicotine pouch. Our referee in charge when the bell rings is Wayne Spinola. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim. She stands 5 feet, 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 140.6 pounds. She holds a perfect, undefeated bare knuckle record of 3 victories, opposite no defeats. And she fights out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic by way of Fairfield, Iowa. Introducing Helen Peralta. And now her opponent, standing across the trigon, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the purple trunks. She stands 5 feet, 8 inches tall. She weighed in at 140.2 pounds. She holds a professional bare knuckle record of 4 victories versus just 1 defeat. And she fights out of Pennington, New Jersey, by way of Boca Raton, Florida. Introducing the current reigning BKB Women's Welterweight Champion. She is the Red Queen, Jenny
Tom, did you catch Helen Peralta with the Queen's wave for the Red Queen?
She is playing mind games.
Yes, she is. Champion against champion.
There's bad blood here.
Yes, there is. Here we go. Fight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Purple trunks for Jamie Driver. Black for Helen Peralta.
What a start by Peralta.
Yes.
Out the box quick.
Jamie coming down from her weight class of 147 welterweight, where she holds the belt. Helen Peralta moving up to 140 for this super lightweight title eliminator. The winner to face the super lightweight champion.
putting in jeopardy. Seems a lot at stake for both fighters.